Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified. Terrible towels in the air tonight. Pittsburghers power under Sunday light. Here we go. Packers frozen, Lions roar. Vikings and Bears want one more score. From Lambeau chills to soldier fights. Delays calling through the nights. Eagles fly, the Giants stand tall. Cowboys charge, Redskins ball. Sunday buzzing, fans online. NFL chaos, it's game time. Falcons fly and Bucks set sail. Saints march on, Panthers wail. From Atlanta down to the Bay, we bring the noise every play. Niners grind and Seahawks soar. Cardinals reload, Rams one more. From Cali sun to desert nights, Dr. Delay's voice lights up the fights. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition, of course, Dr. Delay, a Thanksgiving special, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys as we have the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions today. Hopefully, we get a good one to start off our Thanksgiving day. Hopefully, you guys all have a great day. I, of course, covering this game, and then as soon as this game is over, I am heading on out of here. I got to dress up neat, not like a Steelers fan. And then head over to my parents. And then, of course, I'll be back tonight. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. As always, you guys are very awesome. I'm thankful for you guys. Very much thankful for you guys. As long as, to add on to the list of blessings that I do have. So, very thankful, very fortunate. Again, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hopefully, got a good one. We got a good one here in the NFC North. It's almost like the NFC North is always, I don't know, it just seems like it's perfect. NFC North and Thanksgiving, that's just the way it works. But anyway, the Lions are the favorite today. They are 3-point favorites. And, of course, we did cover the first game on the channel of these guys to open up the year. That was a 27-13 victory for the Green Bay Packers. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. And then, of course, the Packers beat the Commies, lost to the Browns. Again, it's been kind of an up and down year for the Packers. Packers fans not really pleased. I can understand why. But again, they are still, at the end of the day, 7-3-1. And they can definitely be a lot worse for how bad they have, honestly, have played as of late. But again, they're fine. Again, they beat the Giants, beat the Vikings. Those were winnable games. They won. It's not all doom and gloom for the Packers. Now for the Lions, they've been up and down as of late. Of course, again, it started off 4-1. They lost, of course, to the Packers week 1. Went 4 in a row. Lost to the Chiefs. That was a terribly officiated game. I remember that one, and that was terrible. Then they dominated the Buccaneers. That was not even close, really. 24-9. Really felt like 40-9. Then they lost to the Vikings, beat the Commies. Then they lost to the Eagles, and then they beat the Giants in overtime. Came back to win. So, yeah, I don't know. My Steelers stuff is nice clothes. Yeah, well, yeah, I got you. Well, yeah, it's very nice. I would if I could. I mean, I can. I am an adult, but I gotta still dress a little bit nicer. I need to get a Steelers polo or something. That's what I need to get. They're kind of expensive though. What's up? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, Chris. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Scott. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, again, we got a good game today. They just sang the national anthem, so we're probably a few minutes away. And I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping here. I don't know. But I remember this game usually started like at 12 o'clock Eastern time or 12:30, or you're not 12:30. Yeah, 12:30, 12 o'clock or 12:30 Eastern time. Today, it's 1 o'clock Eastern time. So I was a little shocked by that. I don't know. Kind of bummed out by it. Really would have helped me out, if anything. But it's all good, I guess. But yeah, hopefully we get a good one. I'm hopeful. I mean, the records indicate that'll be the case. But I guess you never know. We'll go ahead and switch to the full screen here so you guys can kind of see the playoff picture. Because, again, both these teams battling in the playoff picture. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Pure General Sports. Hopefully you're feeling well. Appreciate you for stopping on by. And hopefully, again, you got a great Thanksgiving plan today. And if not, that's okay. Hey, spend it how you want. Hopefully everyone, again, has a great Thanksgiving day. Apparently there's no playoff picture. So, very unfortunate. Let's go and refresh this. Wow, okay. Well, we're just going to not go to the playoff picture. And we'll talk about the standings in the NFC, where you can, again, see that the Bears are the ones leading in the NFC North. Kind of a shock, to be honest with you. But, hey, it is what it is. The Packers are just behind them. Did I not? Yeah, I just noticed that Packers emote. Yeah, I didn't refresh. So we're all Packers today, apparently. No Lions. Sorry. Sorry, Lions fans. We got no emotes for you. And then, yeah, again, the Packers, that tie working to the Packers' advantage for the moment. I guess depends how you look at it. Ahead of the Lions, but then, of course, behind the Bears. And again, the Lions in third place, so they're looking for a win. But again, they're probably still going to make the playoffs. And I am of the belief that the Bears will fall off here. I genuinely believe that. I could be way wrong. I'll eat crow, whatever, if I'm wrong, and they continue to go on a run here. But I don't think so. I think the Bears are. I think it's going to be between the Packers and Lions. I think the Bears are in for a rude awakening in the later half of the year. Again, a big number you can look at right here, -3 in point differential. And they haven't exactly had the toughest schedule. So I expect the Bears to kind of fall off. Maybe I'm wrong. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you, Draven. About to get that there. Feeling better. Thank you for the message. Oh, yeah. Good to hear that. In Wisconsin, go Lions. Oh, man. There we go. We'll see what happens. Again, appreciate you, Mr. Rob. Yeah, you're here for my Bears tangent here again. Not really a tangent. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting going forward. Stafford versus Rodgers on Thanksgiving. Can't wait this year. This guy. Yeah, wrong year. My bad. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just about 5 years ago even. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Appreciate it as we are about to ready for some football. Packers, Lions. Packers in their traditional away uniforms with their, of course, yellow helmets, yellow pants, white jersey. Lions in their classic, and I love the classic for the Lions. It's great. Just simple. It's simple, but effective. There we are. We are ready. I'm stumbling on my words early. Feeling at the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, And he is still breaking tackles, but he's now moving backwards. And eventually, you're going to whistle this dead, right? Yeah, you are. And, of course, there's a flag. Hey, my friend, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, and happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Kenneth. Appreciate you tuning in as there is holding on the Packers. So we'll see what happens for this drive. They're going to start at the 17. So, yeah, there we go. Jordan Love, 233 yards a game, 15 touchdowns, 3 picks, completing 67% of his passes. I just noticed that there is no scoreboard because I was on the wrong screen. That makes more sense. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers as this is a loud crowd here in Detroit. Love is under center, trips to the right, one receiver to left, sending a man in motion. As Love takes the snap, and it's a toss to Jacobs down the right side. He cuts inside to the 20 and brought down at the 21-yard line. And that's how we start things off here in Detroit. Going to highlight the offensive line where, again, it's been okay. The run offense hasn't been that great. Matthew Golden's out with a wrist injury. So hopefully, for the Packers' sake, that Christian Watson and Dobbs can step up as Love. Play action, drops back, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 35. And Watson still moving forward as he's brought down at the 38. That's a nice play there. A gain of 17 yards. Christian Watson. And that was tight coverage, too. It's not like he was wide open or anything. That was very good coverage by the Lions. Just a great throw and a great timing. Just great timing, pretty much, by the Packers. As it's 1st and 10 at the 38. As Love is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Love gets the snap and hands it off up the middle of Jacobs. He crosses the 40, and he's brought down at the 41-yard line for a gain of 3. Lions defense, of course, Aiden Hutchinson, the big guy there. But, of course, DJ Reader, he's been at it for a long time. Jack Campbell, he's emerging as one of the best linebackers in the game. And then, of course, the secondary highlighted by Brian Branch, one of the better safeties in the game. Lions have key pieces on that defensive side as well. 2nd and 6, ball at the 41. I guess it's 2nd and 7 because they need to get to the 48. As Love is in the shotgun. Love swings it out. It is caught in the flat. He's at the 40, the 45, getting close to the first down. Not quite. Going to be about a half-yard short. I believe that was Wicks on the catch. I could be wrong. Yep, that was Wicks. And now it'll be 3rd and inches. I didn't know Golden was out again today. It's good that we're so deep at receiver. Yeah, right. I was like, Triskadeca. There we go. Like number 13. Appreciate you guys again. As it's 3rd and inches for the Packers. Love under center as he takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Jacobs got some space at the 50. He's at the 45, tripping and spinning around. He's at the 40 before he's dropped. That is a nice run. A gain of 12, and that is a Green Bay Packers first down. Right up the middle, right up the gut. And, of course, again, the Packers, I've covered them quite a bit this year, and it seems like they've struggled to run the ball in every single game, so they're going to really need to, I don't know. That was a nice run, but they're going to have to establish the run for sure. Again, they're 5-1 when I cover a Packers game. The Lions are 1-2. As Love is under center, sending a man in motion. As Love takes the snap, and he hands it off to Jacobs, breaks a tackle in the backfield as he's able to stumble forward for maybe a yard or so. Josh Jacobs again on the carry. Bots in the chat and stream for us all. Yep, we are very fortunate to have all the bots. Turkey brisket and more. There we go. So glad to have Jacobs back. Oh, I bet. Good morning. How's it going, Avery? Good to see you. I bet you're excited for the Cowboys game. That'll be the one game I get to watch and not have to call. As I'll be again stepping away in the mid-game break as Love drops back, fires to his left. It is caught at the 30. That's a nice catch if he stayed in bounds. Did he? Did he do it? He did. And that is a first down for the Packers. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Avery. Good. Again, appreciate you for tuning in. Big drive to set the tone here. Need a touchdown. They do. Oh, they're not going to give them the first down. I thought they did. 3rd and 1 for the Packers. They need a third of a yard as Love is under center. Receiver to left, tight ends in tight. As Love takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's got the first down as he's brought down around the 27-yard line. That was not Jacobs. That was Emmanuel Wilson on the carry. Of course, he did a good job of filling in last week for Jacobs. So a brand new set of downs for the Packers. Nice looking opening drive here. As it's 1st and 10, and they are at the 27. Packers, Lions. Feel like it happens every year. Or Lions, Bears. Lions, Bears is also. You don't really see Vikings much for some reason. I don't know why. In the shotgun, Love, sending a man in motion as Love takes the snap, drops back. Somebody trips. Pump fakes. He's looking around. He's stepping up, evading pressure, throws. Oh, and he was open. The throw just a little bit low, incomplete. Oh, my goodness. Love doing a great job dancing in the pocket, evading the pressure, but unable to complete the throw. And I thought he was wide open. Again, we'll see the replay here. Wow. Wow, he would have been open. Yeah, Love just missed him. Love flat out missed him. Oh, man, that's a huge play there. 2nd and 10, ball at the 27. Love in the shotgun. Trips left to one receiver to the right. As Love takes a snap, drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Christian Watson, but unable to connect there. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Jacob. Appreciate you for tuning in. Missed a for sure touchdown. He did. He missed him. Throw, I mean, again, he had hands on it, but it was really low and not the best throw. 3rd and 10 for the Packers. Lions crowd, they are loud, they are proud. As Love is in the shotgun, he's clapping. Trips to the right to one receiver to the left. Love sending a man in motion as he drops back, looking over the middle. He's moving to his right, fading back, throwing it away. That's all Love can do, and the Lions defense able to hold him. And now the Packers will come out for the field goal. And I will try to, I guess, reset after this. I'm aware that I'm a little bit behind, a little further behind than I thought I would be. Jeez, huh? Brandon McManus on for the kick. 45-yard attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 3-0. Your score here in Detroit with 9:12 left to go in the first quarter. Again, appreciate you guys doing. Yeah, right. That would have been a shock. Hopefully that missed pass doesn't come back to bite us. Oh, no. I mean, ideally no. But, I mean, I guess if you lose by 4 points, then, yeah, that would be a bummer. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And hopefully, again, you have a great Thanksgiving Day as I plan on it. And, of course, again, I'm doing this game. Going to take a break, come back for Bengals-Ravens. I'll be heading over to my parents' house for the second game and hopefully enjoy some nice food while I'm there. I'm sure I will. Brisket, turkey, and all of the above. Stuffing. I love stuffing. Stuffing, just out of curiosity, if you guys just want to chat a little bit about Thanksgiving, what is your ideal Thanksgiving plate? So for me, turkey, mashed potatoes with brown gravy, Stuffing. Lots of stuffing. I do like mac and cheese. It's not really a necessity. I never really had it when I was growing up, but I like it now. I just like it in general. I do like cranberry sauce, so I don't know if that sounds great to you or not. Oh, the green bean casserole, if it's there, that is great as well. That is my ideal plate. I don't know what you guys like, or maybe you don't like it at all. I love it. I love Thanksgiving. I love it so much. Big Thanksgiving fan here. So big fan, and so is this guy as well. I forgot to bring him out for the field goal. That's what I'll be doing. I'm just going to be holding him. He's just the little head. It's my color guy. Oh, man. I'm just a kid at heart, I guess. So, yeah, again, appreciate you guys hanging out for this commercial break, apparently. It's a long commercial break. Sweet tater casual. Hammer, it's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. I was a little worried about you. Not going to lie. You know, it's good to see you. Sweet tater casserole. Not really a sweet potato guy. I've just never... Everyone around me loves it. Everyone here in Texas. Oh, sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet... No, I don't. I don't do it. I can't. But that's cool, though. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Turkey mashed potatoes with any kind of gravy. Stuffing and cheesy potatoes. So that sounds good. White gravy. Yeah, white gravy's not bad. I've definitely warmed up to it. That's more... down here, they like white gravy a lot. Sweet potato with marshmallow. Marshmallow, sweet potato. That's interesting. Interesting. Sweet potato with marshmallow. That sounds neat. Huh. Sweet potato with marshmallow. I feel like I've heard of that before. I don't know. We're resuming again, as that's going to be a touchback into the end zone. Cornbread stuffing. Cornbread. Have I had that before? Have I had cornbread? I don't think I have. Sounds good. I love stuffing, so it has to be good, right? I usually get the chicken, turkey. Well, yeah, it's usually the stovetop stuffing. Been on vacation and whatnot. Oh, don't worry about that. I was just worried about you in general, man. You know, but I appreciate that though. I do. As it's 1st and 10 here for Goff. He's actually under center. Trips to the right. Tight end in tight. As Love pointing out some things on the defense. As he takes the snap and he stumbles. Hands it off to Gibbs. And Gibbs going to get a couple. Goff stumbling, not able to stay on his feet on the handoff. Turkey and ham, mac and cheese, stuffing, and green bean casserole and cornbread. There we go. That sounds good. Not a ham guy. I am just not a ham guy. I was traumatized at a young age with ham. And more on that, I guess, in a moment, as it's 2nd and 8 for the Lions. Goff is under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. As Goff... Play action, rolling to his left, fires, it is incomplete. Pass intended for Jamison Williams, unable to connect on that one. So it's 3rd and 8 for the Lions. Was in Vegas for Cowboys Monday Night Football, and in 2 weeks, going to the Army-Navy game. Heck yeah, man, that sounds great. Army-Navy. Like your little stuffed turkey. Oh, yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, love it. These are old. These have been around my family for a while. I took them yesterday as I went over. 3rd and 8. Goff is sacked. The ball came loose, recovered by the Packers, but I believe they're going to say it was a forward pass. So no sack. No sack. It was just a flat-out incomplete pass. The Lions couldn't help Goff there with oh my goodness, the pressure was just unbelievable. Yeah, I guess that was a forward pass. All you can see is his head. I think that makes it even better, to be honest. So Fox ready to punt it away, as there is the punt. Fair catch signal made at the 17-yard line. And that's where the Packers will start the drive once again. 17-yard line again. 3-0, Packers leading over the Lions. Intentional grounding? Yeah. It looked like it. You're a few plays behind. I know. I don't know what's going on. I tried. I reset and everything. But unfortunately, yeah, it's just not happening. Yeah, it's not happening. I'll do it again. I'll try to update it once more time, Try to get there, but it is what it is. Like number 15, appreciate you, Rising Rhino, for tuning in. Appreciate you. Like number 15, appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Again, folks, make sure to click Rising Rhino's name and then head over to his channel and subscribe. I believe he's taking the day off. He has family in, which, I don't know, I think you said you might be covering a game later tonight, which I'll be returning for that one as well. So, yeah. Hello, John. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get caught up. It is what it is, It is what it is. But, again, much appreciated for you guys to hanging out today on this Thanksgiving Day. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hopefully you eat a bunch of yummy food. It's all good. I make sure not to spoil. Yeah, appreciate it, Chris. I know. You're very good. You are a top end viewer here. I appreciate you. Happy holidays to you, the turkey, and the fam. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, I love the holiday season. Yeah, of course, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Those are. I don't know. I love this time of year. I love it so much. My granny is handling the turkey, but I'm bringing some crab mac and cheese. Sounds good. I just don't really do seafood. I just I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled. Crab mac and cheese sounds interesting. It does sound interesting. Now, I guess, well, I don't know. I had, what did I have? The store I worked at. They made something that with like crab in it. I can't remember what it was. That was pretty good. I just don't really do seafood, though. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah, no, we love Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Who Day Nation. Got a big one tonight. We're pulling for you here in Steeler Nation, by the way. And, of course, again, I'll be covering that game whenever I come back from hanging out with the family. And, again, I'm covering this game, taking a break for Chiefs. Cowboys heading over there to my parents' house, and then I'll be back for Bengals Ravens. If I don't come back, I will be sure to let you guys know in the post. Like, hey, I don't know. I'll just be running. I'll be here. And there should be no reason I shouldn't be here. I will be here for sure. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions the Packers. What am I talking about? The Packers with the ball at the 17. Love in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. As Love takes the snap. Play action. Oh, it's a reverse here to Melton. Melton at the 15 and pushed out of bounds at the 18. That's a gain of just 1. So good defense by the Lions to avoid the trickery. Green 19. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we love it. We are all Green 19 fans. In Pittsburgh, Green Bay, big fan. 2nd and 9 for the Packers as they have the ball at the 18. Love is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. As Love make an adjustment real quick, and he claps, and he gets the snap off, drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Wicks. Nothing doing there. The coverage was tight, just a little round over the middle. Not going anywhere. Plowed 18 inches of snow this morning. You're welcome to come in and enjoying the fun. Oh, I would if I could. I love snow, I'm sure, but it seems like Northerners don't love snow because of all the work and all what it does. It's just annoying to be around, but I guess it's fun. Every now and then it has to be, right? You would think. 3rd and 9. They need to get to the 27 for a brand new set of downs. As Love is in the shotgun. Love drops back, steps up, looking, dumps it off over the middle. It's caught at the 20, and he's whacked at the 22-yard line. And then he starts running, and Brooks, I guess, thought he wasn't down, or I don't know. But that will force the 3 and out. Like number 17, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Dr. Lay. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Giants fan, and of course, the Rhino Nation. Happy Thanksgiving to the Rhino Nation. As it looks like the Packers will be punting. Of course, they are deep in their own territory. Whelan back to punt. Kennedy back to return. As there is the punt. And that is fielded at the 15. He's at the 20, the 25, the 30, 35. And the Packers bring him down at the 36. That's a good return. And the Lions will have decent field position whenever we come back. Again, 3-0 Packers over the Lions with 6:32 left to go in the first quarter. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out for this one. It's very, very much a great day. I love Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys do too. I'm sure you do. And if not, I guess that's okay. You can treat it as any other day, but with yummy food. Yummy food. For sure. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys. Feel free again to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of the channel, so don't hesitate to chat down below. And of course, I do have a poll. Let me know who you think is going to win today, as right now we have 57% of you guys picking the Packers to win. So I can assume that 43% of you guys have the Lions. The Lions winning. I hope that halftime, by the way, is like not long. I can't remember. Do you guys remember if there's like any special performances that go longer? Because usually halftime is like 15 minutes for the NFL. I'm hoping that's not the case. Like, hopefully that's the case. I hope that is like that's not like 25, 30 minutes. Like, just dragging along. But yeah, I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. Again, I don't really know what's really happening right now. I don't think there's going to be any. Is there basketball? There's no basketball. No, nothing. Just this game. Who do you guys have in the Chiefs-Cowboys game? Just out of curiosity. I don't really know. I think that game can go either way. I'm leaning Chiefs, I guess, but the Cowboys have been playing pretty good. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. And then Bengals-Ravens. Ravens going to be the clear favorite. But we're hoping for a Bengals upset for the Steelers. If the Ravens lose, doesn't matter what happens in Pittsburgh on Sunday, the Steelers will have first place once again. Not saying that's great or anything. You know, obviously you want to win, but at least we'll have that. So 1st and 10 for the Lions, as they're going to have it around the 37-yard line. So Dan Campbell on the floor. Goff under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. As Goff takes the snap and he hands it off to Gibbs up the middle. He crosses the 40, stumbling his way to the 44-yard line, hit out of bounds. Lions fans wanted the flag. He was definitely contacted in bounds. So 2nd and 3 coming up for the Lions. I've noticed that a lot lately. Like, they're letting it go a little bit more. Used to, you know, if, you know, they were going out of bounds and you hit them in bounds, they would throw the 15. But now it seems like more often than not, they are letting it go. Like, as long as you're in bounds, it's free game. It's all fair. Looks like we have an injured Lion. And that might not be good. I believe that's St. Brown. So we come back from commercial. And then there is an injury. That's no bueno. Zone guy rolled up on him. That is tough. That is not good. That would be a big loss for the Lions if he's not able to continue today. St. Brown, one of the better receivers in the league. So that means Jamison Williams will have to step up. Or they just continue with the ground attack, I guess. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how that would work. But yeah, that's not good. What's up, Doc? Happy Turkey Day. Yes, happy Turkey Day to you as well. Happy Thanksgiving. Michael, appreciate you for tuning in. Rip, your fantasy receiver one. That's not good. That's not good. I have, well, I guess I can show you. Let's see. We won't do the pick'em here. This is my Dynasty League, I guess. Not really Dynasty, but Keeper League with 5 people. I have Williams starting here. And then Love. I'm 10-2. Pretty happy about it. Definitely. Well, I haven't clinched the first round bye yet. But definitely proud. I have clinched a playoff spot, though. I need one more win. And I clinch a bye. I definitely want the bye. So, I don't know. I don't have the best team. As you can see, I haven't scored the most points. But, you know, we're making it all right. We're trending in the right direction. Next year, I think we'll be pretty good with the keepers I have. I just realized I need to go back to the small screen. I need to remember that. Get ready for a ton of commercials today. Oh, yeah, I love commercials. Commercials are my favorite thing. Holiday commercials. That's all we're going to get. The touchdown turkey. There we go. That's what I just thought of it just now. Touchdown turkey. Right here. St. Brown heading to the locker room as we're back here in Detroit. And, oh, he just got rolled up by, again, a couple of Lions there. So hopefully it's okay. Second and 3. Ball at the 44 as Goff is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. And Goff takes the snap, hands it off to Gibbs up the middle. He's crossing the 45 and still moving his feet. And they are approaching midfield. They might just take him the distance. Maybe not so, as that is going to be a first down for the Lions. That's a nice run there. So Gibbs just would not stop moving the feet in the Lions O-line. Again, they are a very good O-line. So 1st and 10 for the Lions. They're going to have it at the Green Bay 49, apparently. Ticking at 5:30 and counting. Goff under center. Trips to the right. Oh, man, they have a lot of people on the right side. Someone's got to, well, geez, okay. Sending a man in motion. That just looked like a mess. As Goff takes the snap and he hands it off. This is Montgomery, and Montgomery can't go anywhere. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. There is a flag. Happy Thanksgiving delay, and everyone, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Ram, Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Let's see. What in the world is happening? I'm confused here. Again, there is a flag. Illegal formation. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. The struggle continues. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Army-Navy game on my checklist. Always wanted to hit that game. Yeah, I bet it. I mean, that would be fun to go to for sure. Yeah, that would be great. All right, it's going to be 1st and 15 now for the Lions. They're going to have it at their own 46. How many teams in your fantasy league? 16 and 20. Injuries are brutal. There's only 12. 12 in that one. 1st and 15. Goff is under center as he takes the snap, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to make a guy miss. He cannot. Oh, the Packers are all over it. And he's going to lose a little bit there, half a yard. Now it's 2nd and 15. As all the bots are coming in. Geez, got the lights up and bird in the oven. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you, Mr. Green. Appreciate you for tuning on in. Thank you very much. So 2nd and 15 for the Lions. As Goff is in the shotgun. Trips to the right to one receiver to left. As Goff takes the snap, looking over the middle. He steps up, fires it into the turf. Incomplete. Williams and Nixon sharing some words of encouragement, I'm sure. Very much trying to lift each other up on this Thanksgiving Day. Cowboys are going to beat the Chiefs. All right, Hammer's going with the Cowboys. Happy Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate it. Again, I wasn't too sure what was happening earlier there, but hey, it's all good, I guess. Bunch of points, Hammer. Should be fun. I'm hoping so. 3rd and 15. As Goff is in the shotgun. Trips to the right to one receiver to the left. And Goff takes a snap. He steps up. He's looking, but he finds a Packer. Sack. And the Packers really found him. Dorsey and Thomas in. No, that was not the case. Who was that? Was that Parsons? Yeah, Parsons and I couldn't tell you 55. But yeah, there was 2 people in on it. I just couldn't tell you the names. But there you go. Sack and the Lions. Going to have to punt it away. I guess I can't really look over there anymore. As Fox is back to punt it. And that's going to be caught at the 21. And Dobbs with no fair catch. Brought down at the 24. The Lions really happy about that tackle. So 3:26 left in the first quarter. Packers leading 3-0. If we can beat the Eagles, we can best Kansas City. Don't know if I agree with that one. Because that was more of a divisional game. So, I don't know, Hammer. I don't know. But that's fair, though. I mean, it's fair. You did beat the Eagles. We'll see. I think we're going to see more of the Cowboys are playing a good team, which, the Chiefs aren't really a great team, but, they still have Mahomes and all that. So, I don't know. Usually they come up short in the big games. Usually. And, of course, not including divisional games. Go defense. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, well, again, they did good there. But, yeah, so far, not much offense on this one. The first drive was great. Stalled out there, but then, since then, it's been not so great. For some reason, my voice isn't 100%. I've been, trying to drink a lot of water here to get it, but I don't know. A little concerned about that, but I should be fine. You going for the Lions? I am neutral party. Neutral party as always. Well, that's actually a lie. I'm not necessarily neutral party as always, but yeah. We're just going to go with whatever happens in front of us. Now, who do I pick to win? Let's see. Actually, I don't even remember. Let's see. Who did I pick? Oh, there you go. Packers. I went with the 19%. So there you go. Man, will I survive to the end of the stream, folks? I hope so. Of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. The chat is a very big part of the channel. So make sure, again, to make your voice heard if you feel like it. If not, that's okay. Looks like we've seen a little bit of a shift in the poll, as now 52% of the viewers here have the Lions winning, 48% with the Packers. Interesting. Some swing votes coming in late. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers as Love. And the Packers look to get it going again. It looked really good on the first drive, but I don't know. It's been a while, I guess, since that's happened. As Love is under center, and he drops back, steps. Oh, he's moving to his right. Love on the run. He throws it, and it is incomplete. I think that was through the hands of Watson. That was interesting. Apparently, St. Brown is questionable to return, so that's no bueno for the Lions. St. Brown looked pretty upset about that. 2nd and 10 for the Packers. As Love and the Packers break the huddle. Love looks like he is in the shotgun. Receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. As Love lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking, dumps it off for the middle. It's caught at the 25, at the 30, and brought down at the 31. That is Jacobs with the catch. Makes it 3rd and 2 for the Packers. You want to recount? Yeah. Oh, man. Some interesting things with voting and all that stuff. Fun. 3rd and 2 for the Packers. They need to get to the 33 for a brand new set of downs. They're at the 31. Love in the shotgun. Trips to the right. One receiver to the left. As Love lifts the leg, takes the snap, and he hands it off to Jacobs up the middle. He's got some space at the 35, the 40, 45, 50, 45, brought down around the 40. Jacobs with a nice run, and that is a Green Bay Packer first down. Big run there by Jacobs. Man, great stuff there. Look at that, just bouncing it outside, making a guy miss, shrugging a guy off. So first down for the Packers. As it's going to be 1st and 10. Jacobs gets a breather. Love is in the pistol. 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight. Pardon me. As Jacobs sends a man in motion and he flips it. This is Wilson at the 40 and brought down around the 35-yard line. Gain of 5. Again, Wilson had a great game last week, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns for Wilson. 2nd and 5 for the Packers as they are driving. Love in the pistol, 2 receivers to the left, tight end in tight to the right. And Love hands it off to Wilson up the middle, and he gets nothing. He may have gotten a yard. There. So 3rd and 4 coming up for the Packers. Ticking under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Again, Packers leading 3-0. Love is 4 for 9, 37 yards today. Not really doing too much. As Love lifts the leg. Lifts it again. Oh, he gets a guy to jump. He drops back. Gonna throw it. And it is incomplete. Pass intended for Dobbs down the right sideline, but unable to hold on to it. The Lion will flex. But there is a flag. And it's going to be an offside there for the Lions. So Reeder jumping. Dobbs couldn't quite hold on. Oh, no. It was actually just really good coverage. I thought Dobbs had a hand on it, but no. The defender knocking it away. So that is a 1st and 10 for the Lions. Or pardon me, the Packers. What am I talking about? 1st and 10 for the Packers at the 29. Love under center. 2 receivers to the right. As Love takes the snap and he hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs in the backfield. He's wrapped up. And that is a loss on the play. Ends alone with the tackle. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. The Packers leading 3-0 over the Lions. So, yeah, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds. But yes, end of the first quarter, Packers leading 3-0 over the Lions. All right. Just needed to down a lot of water there because, I don't know, something No, not 100%, I can just tell. But I will live. I'll be fine. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys tuning in. And for those not tuning in, I guess, that's fine as well. And yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I possibly can. This is a channel that is definitely appreciative of chatters and commenters and all that. For the most part, actually, you know, sometimes it can get a little ugly, I guess. But hey, we're just not going to do that today. We're going to be thankful. We're going to be thankful for what we have. But yeah, so far it's been an okay game. Packers again, you know, they had that nice drive to open it up. Then since then it's been a bunch of nothing. Packers are driving here. Can they actually finish the drive is the question. Packers with 102 yards of offense. The Lions only with 10. And the score is 3-0. But again, if the Packers are able to cap it off with a touchdown, you'd have to feel a lot better going forward. You'd have to. And of course, again, the poll is in the chat. Who do you think wins today? Lions with 51% of the vote. The Packers with 49% of the vote. So again, appreciate you guys for voting, and let me know who you think is going to win today. A lot closer on here than on ESPN. ESPN had it like it was not even close. So we're back here in Ford Field again. Pittsburgh. What am I thinking about? Green Bay leading 3-0. I don't know. My mind is not here, apparently. So it's going to be 2nd and long. 2nd and 12 for the Packers. As Love is in the shotgun. Trips left, sending a man in motion. That is Wicks. As Love takes the snap and he hands it off up the middle. He's at the 30, the 25, and brought down around the 22-yard line. That is going to be a nice gain there. Makes it 3rd and manageable. Field goals won't win us this game. Probably not. The annoying bots are busy today. Not to be a Karen, but your top ticker is covering the score. It is. I know. Here, I guess I can move a little bit. I do have a scoreboard on the bottom, which I like it a little bit more. See if I can adjust that there. 3rd and 2. Love drops back, fires, and it is incomplete. Branch on the coverage. Great coverage there by Branch. Now it's going to be 4th and 3. Wow, Branch getting a hand in there. Very good stuff there. And the Lions crowd is cheering. I imagine, are the Packers going to go for it? They are. The Packers are going for it on 4th and 2. They need to get to the 19. They're at the 21.5. Love in the shotgun. Lifts the leg. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Fires to the end zone. It is caught. Was he in? Touchdown. They're saying it's a touchdown. Touchdown. Green Bay Packers. The touchdown turkey loves it. There's one. Oh, they showed the second foot was out of bounds. Oh. No, doesn't look like it. The question, I guess, did he have his first foot down whenever he initially caught the ball? Because that was coming up. It doesn't look like it. Okay, there's one. Ooh, 1, 2. Yeah, that is a touchdown. Yeah, they showed the replay there. It is a touchdown. They just confirmed it. The Packers are now up 9-0 pending the extra point. Wow. What a catch. The touchdown turkey loves it. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 10-0. Packers leading over the Lions. Looking at the replay again. Yeah, I would say it's a catch. I would say it's a catch. I'll be listening to you for a while. We played up dinner, sir, as always. Appreciate you again. Thank you again. I'm sorry. I'm not definitely not my best performance today, but hey, we'll try to. I'm just going to hope that I'm going to be a lot better tonight for sure. You need Gibbs and Amon-Ra touchdowns, and my parlay will hit. Ooh. Well, Amon-Ra is questionable to return right now. Again, he got injured earlier, Hammer. So we'll see. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out. The touchdown turkey loves it. Love that catch. He loves touchdowns, only touchdowns. But yeah, Packers 10, Lions nothing. I'll once again try to catch this thing up again. I know I'm a little bit behind there, but again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Regardless of that, I of course cannot control none of that. But it is what it is. And of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I possibly can, as the chat is a very big part of the channel. So make sure, again, to chat down below. Was his injury first quarter? That leg will be voided if so. Yes, it was first quarter. So, yeah, there's that. But again, he's questionable. He might come back. He might. 50-50, you know? Right now, apparently, ESPN has the Packers' win probability at 72%. The Lions at 27.7%. Again, Love, 5 for 11, 59 yards and a touchdown. Jacobs leading in rushing for the Packers, 57 yards on 7 carries. Wicks with that, of course, that catch, leading in receiving, 22 receiving yards for Wicks. Parsons with half a sack. McDuffie leading in tackles, and then Goff is 0 for 3. No yards, of course. Gibbs 16 yards on the ground. Campbell with 6 tackles. He's all over the place. Hopefully he stays on the sideline then. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. He was in the locker room as we were back in Detroit again. The Packers leading 10-0. Man, the bots are going crazy today. That is pretty insane. So McManus ready to kick things off to Detroit again. Packers leading 10-0. As here is the kickoff. And that is going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. I don't understand why even kickers would do that, to be honest with you. Like, it's like you're trying to give the other team a great field position when you kick it into the end zone. It makes no sense. Like, returns usually go to like the 25-30. I just don't understand why you even kick into the end zone. Like, I'd be so mad if I was the coach. I'm like, why did you do that? All right, anyway, 1st and 10 for the Lions. They have it at the 35 as Goff is under center. As Goff is changing it up here as he hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle, and he gets maybe a yard, not much more. Thanks, whoever blocks. Oh, that's me. Draven sometimes. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food besides turkey? I love stuffing. I am a stuffing guy. To be honest, I could eat a whole plate of stuffing, like turkey stuffing, chicken flavored stuffing. I love stuffing. Stuffing is the best. 2nd and 9. Goff is in the shotgun. Chips to the right to one receiver to the left. As he drops back, Goff looking, fires. It is caught at the 50. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 45 and slammed down at the 42. Jamison Williams with his first catch. That was anyone's first catch, really, for the Lions, as that is a first down for the Lions. You're going to call the Army-Navy? Yes, I will do that. Who day's pulling for the Chiefs? I got you. Yeah, I think the Chiefs and Cowboys game will go in favor of the Chiefs as Goff is under center, and he hands it off to Williams. He's way back there. He's at the 50, and that didn't work out as he's pushed out at the 48. That's a huge loss on the play. I don't think that's what they expected there. Trying to do some razzle-dazzle, I guess. But yeah, that's a loss of 6 yards. Fake the handoff to Gibbs, hands it off to Williams, and the Packers all over it. So 2nd and 15 is what they're saying. Should be 2nd and 16. Wow, they're saying he's out at the 47, not even close to that. It is what it is as Goff is under center, sending a man in motion. He hands it to Gibbs, up the middle, down the left side, now at the 45, the 40, breaking a tackle at the 35. And hits at the 30. That was an awkward-looking hit there, but that is a Detroit Lion first down. Nice run there by Gibbs. Gibbs, so explosive. You're seeing right there again, just taking it outside. He is a shifty, speedy back. 1st and 10 at the 29 as Goff is under center. Receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. Gibbs standing straight up. He's looking like Ashton Genty. As Goff hands it off to Gibbs up the middle, and he's not getting anything. Maybe a yard. He has dominated the league. 38 games. He averages 110 yards per game, but at the 5 games against the Packers, only at 65. That is not good. 2nd and 9, ball at the 28 as Goff is under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right as Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs is tripped up, trying to reverse field. Now he reverses field again, and he slips in the backfield, and he's touched down at the 32. That is a loss of 4. So nothing doing there, and the Lions backing up some more. So 3rd and 13 for the Lions. You got Gibbs for 70 rushing yards. That definitely helps. Yeah, I'm sure it does. That's an interesting graphic, though. He struggles against the Packers historically. 3rd and 13 as Goff is in the shotgun. 2 receiver. No, make it trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Goff drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught at the 10, brought down around the 7. That is Kennedy with the catch. And that is a brand new set of downs for the Lions. The Lions are waking up. Again, the first quarter they had 10 total yards, but a much better drive here for the Lions. As it's 1st and goal. Where are they going to mark it? I don't know. It's 1st and goal regardless, as they're going to mark it at the 9. Goff is under center, tosses to Montgomery. Montgomery going to get a few yards, but there's a flag. That might back him up a little bit. Love the bots. Illegal formation on the offense. That'll back him up 5. Back him up to the 14. I hope Green Bay and Detroit beats the heck out of each other and both lose or tie. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Keith. You're a Bear fan, yep. But it's nice to see Detroit serving up a great team this year. Yeah, Detroit not too bad. Again, both these teams pretty solid. Pretty solid for sure. 1st and goal at the 14 as Goff is under center. 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight. As Goff takes the snap and he hands it to Montgomery. He's at the 10. And the pile will collapse at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 8 for Montgomery. As he's brought down at the 6. So 2nd and goal coming up for the Lions. Wake me up. Yeah, I need to wake up. Wake me up inside. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Never again on the channel will that happen. So there you go. Clip it, enjoy it, Never happening again. 2nd and goal at the 6 as Goff is under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. As Goff sends a man in motion, he hands it off to Montgomery. He's at the 5 and brought down at the 3. That's a gain of 3. Makes it 3rd and goal at the 3. A lot of threes there. A lot of threes there. That was David Montgomery's 3rd carry as well. So 3rd and goal at the 3. We'll stop with the 3. Not too much. 3rd and goal. Approaching 8 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, the Packers leading 10-0. The Lions looking to punch it in. Looks like they're in the Wildcat. Montgomery going to take the step up the middle. He's leading, and he's got it. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. As the Lions are finally on the board. Evanescence, oh yeah, yep, Evanescence, yep. The Lions finally get on the board here with just under 8 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. David Montgomery taking it up the gut. So 10-6, we're pending the extra point here. Still weird seeing a kicker with the number 39. This is Bates. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. All right, the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own. It's 10-7, Packers leading with 7:54 left to go. You had a crush on Amy Lee. I guess that's the singer. I don't know. I'm not too sure what her name would be. Chris didn't like it. He's booing. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do. I forgot to do the touchdown turkey. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys. Turkey loved that touchdown. I just forgot to let them know about it, apparently. That's my bad. Touchdown turkey. For Thanksgiving. Again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody tuning in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for hanging out for this one. As there we go. We're up to date as much as I can be. Good morning, Dr. Lane community. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Game Boy. Appreciate it. You're pulling for the Lions. Gotcha. Being the Lions in Detroit on Thanksgiving, no easy task. Well, actually, I saw that they apparently lost 7 of their last 8. I hate to be that guy. Actually, they, yeah. No, apparently they've struggled. I wonder if I could find that stat. I'll find it on my phone, but much easier to find it. Lions record. And let's go. Lions games on Thanksgiving. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, they have an all-time record of 38-42. They had a 7-game losing streak from 2017 to 2023 before last year where they won against the Bears. So, yeah, they've actually lost 7 of the last 8. So the Lions actually quite beatable on Thanksgiving, ironically. I don't know how that works, but it works. It works. Let's see. Doctor, are you ready for Pittsburgh game on Sunday? Oh, yeah. Very much ready. Well, starting to think the touchdown target. Oh, sorry, man. I just forgot. I forgot. I picked Buffalo to win, but I'm going to be happy if I get it wrong. Yeah, I would. That's the way to go. And he was the lead singer. Yeah, I figured as much. I just didn't know the name of the I just know the band. That's all. I don't really know too much about like the actual names of the band, like I like Blink 182, or I used to anyway. I don't really know much of the band members' names as we're back here in Detroit again. The Packers leading 10-7. Lions losing on Thanksgiving is an American tradition. Yeah, apparently, but they broke it last year, and of course, again, that was because of all the timeout fiasco with Eberflus and Williams. Nobody knew what to do. No one called a timeout. Eberflus got a bunch of hate for that, but Williams should also know the situation. I feel like he could have also called a timeout, as that's going to be fielded at the 4. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. Melton is going to be brought down at the 30, and that's where the Packers will take over with 7:48 left to go in the second quarter. So my mic wants to fall off, apparently. That's no bueno. And, of course, we love the bots. Bots, appreciate you for tuning in. Just kidding. We don't appreciate you. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers as they have it at their own 30. So Love is going to be under center. Jacobs in the backfield. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Love takes the snap and play action. He drops back, fading back, fires down the right side. It is incomplete. Robertson on the coverage, stepping over Watson there. Forced to throw off his back foot. Yeah, the pressure was getting there. Watson, good effort. Unable to hold on to it. Again, good coverage by Robertson to get a hand in there. So 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Love is in the shotgun. 2 tight ends in tight to the right. Receivers to each side as Love drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 35 and pushed out of bounds around the 36. That is Wicks with the catch. Makes it 3rd and 4 coming up for the Packers. Would be nice to answer back with the touchdown. Of course. Always would be. All right, 3rd and 3 for the Packers. Good spot there. They're at the 37. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Enjoy the food and football today. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Hervey. Appreciate you for tuning in. As it's going to be Love in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. As Love drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 41, pushed out of bounds. As that is going to be a 1st down for the Packers. Watson holding on to that one. Able to get the 2nd. Did he? Yeah, I guess he got. I don't know. That was close. Love drops back, looking, fires it. It's caught at the 45. Did he get 2 feet down? Did he? I don't even. I want to see that replay again. Oh, it's the same thing with the touchdown. Like that other foot was coming up as he caught the ball. Wow. That was close. So 2nd and 5 here for the Packers as they're slowly but surely moving up the field. Love in the shotgun, receivers to each side. Love sending a man in motion. That is Melton as Love. Oh, he fumbles the ball, then throws it, and it's dropped. Oh, that was interesting. That was pretty interesting there. Going to be an incomplete pass. What a catch. Yeah, barely. I know, right? That was close. It's going to be a flag. Looks like it was I guess it was supposed to be an RPO. If I had to guess, and they're going to have an ineligible man downfield. Oh, now no flag. Wow. That's impressive. There's no one down the field. That play took a while, and he still threw it. Interesting. 3rd and 5 for the Packers. 5:55 left to go here in the first half. Again, the Packers leading 10-7. And the Lions crowd is getting loud. They need to get to the other 49 for a brand new set of downs. Love in the shotgun. Lifts the leg. Sends a man in motion. Sends him again in motion. Lifts the leg. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. He steps up. Fires. It is caught at the 36. Touchdown right there. That is going to be a Green Bay Packer 1st down. That was Wicks with another catch. It's good throw. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think the defender may have just slipped on that. Robertson. Wow, if Robertson stays up, I mean, that might be a pick. Oh, man, if you're a Lions fan, that is not good to hear. 1st and 10 at the 36. Love in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. As Love sends a man in motion, that is Melton. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is not going to get much as he's tackled by Aiden Hutchinson, looking for a guy to help him up, but no one helps him up. Someone finally does. Gain of 2 for Jacobs. Love had them crazy eyes. Yeah, he did. Really hyped. I don't know. He was really hyped up about that one. Again, he kind of got lucky there. Robertson was in a great position, but then he just stumbles. So 2nd and 8 for the Packers. As Love is under center. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends in tight to the right. As Love, play action, rolling to his right, fires. It is caught at the 13, brought down immediately. Of course, that is going to be a Packers first down. Who was that? That was Musgrave with the catch. Wow, what a catch there. And a great throw. That was a great throw by Love. Much better than the previous one for sure. Dr. Lay, does your turkey have a name? Not really. Just the touchdown turkey, which I've forgotten to do both times. I did it after, so I'll have to do this one again. We're locking in here. We're in the red zone. I know that touchdown should happen, right? You would think. Maybe not. Again, they settle for 3, but I got to lock in. As Love is under center. Going to hand it off to Watson down the left side. Stumbling at the 10. Pushed out around the 8. That's a gain of 3. Dr. Lay, happy Thanksgiving to you. And to chat, happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Charles. Appreciate you. Charles, he's the CEO of himself. Appreciate you, Charles. This is where Musgrave is best in the field passes. Gotcha. 2nd and 7. Love is under center, sending a man in motion. As Love takes the snap, play action, drops back. He's looking, floats it up in the air to nobody, incomplete. I guess Fitzpatrick was the intended target, but I don't know. I guess Love didn't feel confident as he throws it away. Let's see, stopping by to show my support and hit the like button. Yeah, appreciate it, Charles. Again, happy Thanksgiving to you. Tegan Go Lions, appreciate you, Tegan, for tuning in. As it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Packers. They're at the 8. Love in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left. And it looks like there is a flag. And the Packers pointing towards the Lions. Thanks, appreciated. Again, appreciate you, Charles. Call him Touchdown Tom Turkey. Tom Turkey. Touchdown Tom Turkey. All right, why not? Bots don't bother us too bad, I guess. They love us. Happy Thanksgiving, Charles. Again, appreciate you, John. Hi, Dr. Lay. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a good one. You as well, John. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, man. 3rd and 3 for the Packers. They're at the 4. That is very much, I appreciate that, John. Thank you again. As Love drops back, looking over the middle. He's stepping up. He's going to take off and run, but he's tackled. He may have just gotten a yard there. Let me go ahead and write that down again. Appreciate you, John, for the 5. And, again, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. Appreciate it. As it's going to be 4th and goal. And it appears, based on the crowd noise, that they're going to go for it. They've been very aggressive. They got it earlier. Can they get it here? 4th and 2. Love is in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. They need to get to the 1 for a brand new set of downs. Love stepping up. They're running out of time. 3 seconds. Oh, and there's a false start. And honestly, that might have been part of the plan, to be honest with you. That's interesting. Did the Steelers ever play on Thanksgiving? Yeah, we played a few times. We tend to not do well on Thanksgiving. Where is Aiden Hutchinson? Haven't heard his name. He got a tackle earlier. I'll look at the stats at half and I'll let you know. Prior to the fall start, there was a timeout. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. Oh my goodness. No way. That's bad. Oh, that was not necessarily what happened. That's pretty bad there. My heart can't take all these close games. Yeah. I don't think he got it. Unless he verbally said it. I think the Packers just got away with one there. And to be honest with you, again, I feel like you got to take the points. It looks like, I mean, he clearly moved before the timeout signal. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm still dumbfounded. 4th and 1, they're going to go for it again. Unbelievable. Packers may have gotten away with one. Can they take advantage as Love and the Packers break the huddle? Love in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Love lifts the leg, sends a man in motion. Love lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Turkey. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Romeo Dobbs. Man, I really feel like the Packers just got away with one. Wow, that was interesting. Oh, man, you got to feel for the Lions fans. That was a BS call. Definitely didn't get the timeout in. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think so either. He could have been calling for it before he made the gesture. Yeah, that's true, but you already know the league is rigged. Yeah, I guess so. Man, that is tough. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 17-7. Controversy in Detroit. Controversy in Detroit. Now they scored a touchdown. Yep. Cheers to LA. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Magic Man. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Again, we have some controversy here in Detroit. I don't know. Again, he could have verbally said it, you know, if he's screaming timeout. But usually you say it like at the same time, like timeout, you know, like, I don't know. That's interesting, yeah. Packers may have gotten away with one. Well, the Packers, though, taking advantage, 17-7, just over 2 minutes to go. Now, can the Lions answer back? I think they can. Again, they have the offense to do it. But, of course, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's still questionable to return. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough for the Lions from this point forward. But yeah, once again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to read the chat. Well, I mean, I really do. The chat is a very big part of the channel, so don't hesitate to chat away. Don't hesitate to do that. And, of course, feel free to vote in the poll. Who do you think's going to win today? The Lions with 53% of the votes. You guys have the Lions winning today. 47% of you guys have the Packers. So everyone says happy Thanksgiving to one another. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just over 2 minutes ago, again, in the first half. We're just waiting for commercial break. Packers always seem to have a horseshoe up there. Horseshoe. Is that like lucky, I guess? I'm not too sure. I guess that the phrase is not familiar. I'm not familiar with that phrase. Go Pack Go. Yeah, no, yeah, the Packers took advantage. Hey, he'll take advantage of that. And it is possible that he was saying or screaming timeout before, but that was definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Love, though, with 2 touchdowns. I'm sure that's not too bad at all. Again, he's 11 for 21, 18. Jacobs 59 rushing yards on 8 carries. Wicks, the leading receiver, of 47 yards and 3 catches. Sid Gilman, Al Davis. The Raiders really need Al. I don't know. They need their present day Al Davis. Sid Gilman. That name is familiar. I just don't know who he really. Horseshoe was lucky. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured. That was my one guess. All right, the Packers going to be kicking things off again. The Packers leading 17-7 as McManus boots it away. And once again, into the end zone. I don't understand that. Like, why? I don't understand. Again, you want to try to kill the clock. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Lions. They'll have it at the 35, trying to answer back. Again, they'll take, I'm sure, a field goal. You definitely want a touchdown. But any score will do to keep this a one-score game. Or to make it a one-score game yet again. So 1st and 10. As Goff is in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Goff takes the snap and he hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to find some space, going east to west, and he is brought down, and he gets maybe a yard. Nothing doing there. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Packers leading 17-7. Lions with the ball. A horseshoe and a boxing glove can hurt. Yeah, they would definitely hurt. Or shove their butts. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, 2-minute warning. Packers leading. And it seemed like Gibbs should have just went. Again, I know he's trying to make a big play, but that was not the play there. Going east and west. Man, oh man. Again, let me know your Thanksgiving plans. What you guys going to eat later? Let me know what your favorite dishes are. Again, I love stuffing. Stuffing is my favorite. Stuffing is my favorite food. Of course, we are changing up a little bit. We do have turkey, but we did pick up brisket yesterday. We're having brisket as well. As I feel like, I don't know, down here, in Texas at least, I feel like that is a trend that is growing. Brisket now on Thanksgiving, turkey slowly moving away, but we do have both. We have both. We have a little turkey breast and of course brisket. But I will be eating a bunch of stuffing. And I'll be stuffed while I watch the Chiefs and Cowboys. Stuffing is your favorite, hands down? Yeah. No, I love stuffing. Oh my gosh. Not a fan. And ham, I see. Yeah, again, you lose me with the ham. Ham, okay, I never actually went over my ham PTSD. So I was about 5 or 6 years old. And, so I was at my grandmother's house, my grandma's house. And I pretty much had already finished everything on my plate, and I took a bite of ham, and I didn't like it, And, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I just don't, I didn't like the ham or whatnot. My grandma pretty much made me in front of everybody. We had family, we had extended family coming in, made me in front of everybody, finish the ham, and I'm sitting there crying because I don't eat the ham, but she said, no, you're going to finish everything on your plate. And, yeah, and I don't even remember if I finished it or not. I just remember that pretty much traumatized me. And yeah, now today I won't eat ham. I don't like ham because of all that. Traumatized me. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Lions as we're on the other side of the 2-minute warning. But yeah, no, I can't stand ham now. And again, I love my grandma, of course. But yeah, just can't eat ham anymore. As Goff is in the shotgun, trips to the right, one receiver to left. They're at the 35, sending a man in motion. There is a lot of movement there, and they're going to whistle it dead. Goff wanted the free play, but to be honest with you, he was going to get smacked, I'm pretty sure. So offsides on the Packers. That'll make it 2nd and 5. Who gets the ball? The Lions. The Lions do. When I was in Texas, I got tired of eating steak. Yeah, probably. Yeah, a lot of steak around here. The Lions replay yet. The refs are definitely. I don't know. I don't think. I feel like the pass rusher would have gotten there to Goff. So 2nd and 5, ball at the 40. Goff in the shotgun. He drops back. Looking. Moving to his right is Goff. He's still looking. Fires. It is caught at the 44. That is a gain of 4, which will make it 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 for the Lions. They're going to kind of take their time here just in case, I guess, they don't get the yard. And after this, if they get it, it's going to be all in. They may take a... Yeah, they're going to be moving fast pretty much. They have all 3 timeouts. 3rd and 1. Goff is under center. As he sends a man in motion, takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Montgomery leading. He's got the first down. He's brought down after a gain of 2. Again, just needed 1. That is a Detroit Lions first down. Looks like the clock is stopped, and the Lions will take their first timeout. I had dinners like that as a kid. Doused everything up in ketchup and swallowed it down. I don't like ketchup. I actually liked ketchup when I was younger. I don't like ketchup anymore. I mean, I'll eat it. It's not like okay. Let me rephrase that. I don't mind ketchup, but I prefer most other condiments than ketchup. But yeah, I just remember I would eat anything else. Ham, I was forced to eat it, and I didn't want to. And yeah, I don't do ham. Had a pig valve put in my heart 7 years ago, so with total respect to pigs, I won't eat any pork. That's fair. Jeez. Yeah, that's fair. I don't really eat pork too much, to be honest with you. Goff in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. As Goff drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 40. He's at the 35, still on his feet as he's brought down across the 30. I believe that's Jamison Williams, and that is a first down for the Lions. My wife makes some very nice, very, very good pulled pork. That's the only time I'll eat it. Very good. Oh, my goodness. And now there's a timeout for the Packers as Williams sharing some words of encouragement to the Packers. Nixon and Williams, they've been jawing back and forth all day. Yeah, no, the pulled pork in the crock pot, that's what she did. Oh, man. She just mixes a bunch of spices in it. Oh, my gosh. It's really good. Really good. Other than that, yeah, I don't really eat pork. I prefer beef and chicken. Beef and chicken. That is pretty much it. All right, again, there was a timeout by the Packers. 52 seconds left to go. Shin guard. I didn't know there were shin guards in football. No, there's shin guards in soccer. That's interesting. All right, 1st and 10 at the 29 as Goff is in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right as Goff drops back. Looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 35 or 25, pardon me. He took a big hit there. And that is a gain of a few. Gain of 5. 38 seconds. Goff's got to move fast. Goff in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. It is caught at the 22. Now you have to probably call a timeout if you're the Lions. And you are. So, yeah, I don't know about all that. I imagine they wanted to get out of bounds on that previous throw. That was just not good, though. So, again, their second timeout with 30 seconds left. Williams looking pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's having a nice day so far. Only a few catches, but, yeah, pretty good. Come on, defense, says Chris. Time for Mr. Gibbs. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I don't know much on this drive. Maybe not. St. Brown is hurt. Yeah. It's questionable. I haven't been told that he's out or anything. All right. So 3rd and 3 for the Lions is Goff Well, apparently they're still in the huddle. My goodness. Goff in the shotgun. Trips to the left, tight end in tight to the right. Goff sending Gibbs in motion. Now he's going to bring him back in. So Goff takes the snap. Swings it out. It's caught by Williams. He's at the 25. Breaks the tackle at the 20. He's at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. The touchdown turkey loves it. And the Lions make it a one-score game with 25 seconds left to go. Just a simple screen. I was not expecting a screen. Wow, makes the first guy miss, and then from that point on, the Lions were blocking the whole way down. I did not see the screen coming. That's a great play. I don't think anyone really did. That was a pathetic tackle attempt. Yeah, it was not great. Bates is on for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 17-14 is now your score. The Packers, of course, leading by 3 with 25 seconds left to go in the first half. So hopefully, again, we're just going to see this. Maybe the Packers go for it. I don't know. I mean, what's best for me is that they take a knee so we can get to halftime. But I feel like, I don't know, they might try. Hervey, a big fan of the Lions. Not a fan of the Cheeseheads. I don't know, the Cheeseheads are very supportive of the channel, so I really won't be talking too much noise on the Cheeseheads. Won't be doing that. So anyway, but yeah, so it's we're going to be back here again. We're going to look like they're going to kick off, and I don't know if the Packers really push it. They only have one timeout left. Depends really on this return, if there is a return. So Williams having a great day. Man, these bots. Oh, another bot. Look at that. I'm going to change it to slow mode soon. For sure at half. As Bates is ready to kick things off to Green Bay. There it is. Little pooch kick. That's going to be booted in the end zone. No, he's going to take it out. It's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. And he's knocked out the 25. Now you really can't do anything. That's interesting. I would have let that one bounce into the end zone. That's interesting. Packers probably could have done something at the 35 with one timeout, 25 seconds left. Oh, yeah. Could have easily gotten 20 yards. That was interesting. Anyway, so 20 seconds left. 1st and 10. They're at the 26, and it looks like they're lined up to go for it. I don't know if they're really going to do it. And Goff drops back. Or no, this is Love, pardon me. Love checks it down into the turf, incomplete. Again, if you're really going to push it, you should have told your returner, look, if they kick it in the end zone, let it go. That made no sense to me. That's not good. That's not smart. Nightbot out of control. It's not Nightbot. It's someone else. It's the bots. It's the illegal streams or whatever, the viruses. You're more than welcome to click on them, by the way. Go and get your viruses for probably not so great quality, as Love's going to take a knee. And that'll take us to halftime. 17-14 is your score. Packers leading. And again, the Lions will get the ball to start the second half. Green Bay is a team like the Cowboys. Would love to hate them, never root for them, but always watch them. Sort of like bad guy wrestler. Detroit is like the old lovable Chicago Cubs. I don't know if I agree with that entirely. Again, to me, and maybe it's because I'm a Steelers fan, but I mean, I see the Packers like the NFC version of the Steelers, just a classic old school team, you know. And I don't know. The Cowboys, to me, they're I don't know. I don't know if I really. I mean, I don't like them, but they're not great. Now they are kind of trending in that direction where they're playing well as of late. So maybe my hatred for them will start to be more apparent on stream. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that one. Not for me anyway. Not for me. Nothing lovable about the Lancer Cubs. Yeah, I don't know. The Cubs, to me, not really a big fan of the Cubs. Of course, I'm a Pirates fan. I did grow up watching the Cubs. Watched a little bit on WGN. That was fun. How's it going? Let's go. We just went to halftime. We are now at halftime, 17-14. So ETA, I don't know, probably about 3:15, 3:30, depending on overtime. I would hope that it doesn't go to overtime, personally. I would like to be out of here at a decent time. So, again, we're at the half. Just over 10 minutes to go. Gobble, gobble. Yeah, we have the touchdown turkey. Tom, the touchdown turkey, has been pretty happy. He likes touchdowns. Hopefully we'll get a lot of touchdowns later tonight with Bengals and the Ravens. And I don't even know, I don't even know if Burrow's still playing, or if he is playing in that one. Let me actually look. Let me look on here. What game is next for you? Again, I'll be cutting away. I'll be going over for Thanksgiving, of course. And then I'll be back here tonight. I don't know. Does anyone know about Joe Burrow? I don't know. I'm not really seeing much. Lovable means... Hold on. This message just popped up out of nowhere. Lovable means never a threat to beat any team in the playoffs. I don't know. I don't think the Browns are lovable. I don't. I do not. I have no idea. I can't even. What the heck? I'm getting added and all that stuff now from buddies. All right, let me look. What do we got on Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow. I think they're rushing him back. I don't think there's any reason for them to even do it. So he's been activated. Yeah, he'll be back tomorrow. Or tonight. I don't know. I think they're rushing him back for no reason. Gotta love Thanksgiving. A meal that takes 2 days to prepare and 2 minutes to eat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I love it, though. I don't know. I know one year my family abandoned me. I say that, jokingly, kind of. They went away, and that's fine. I was working on Thanksgiving, and I don't know. They left me this little turkey breast thing, and that was perfect. So I feel like that's just the way to go, is to get the little turkey breast and just do that. Just get a few of those for if you have a big gathering, which we only have one. Of course, again, we're having brisket. So I don't know. I feel like it can be simplified. Having that big old turkey, yeah, that would of course take forever, and that's what we've done for years. But this year, a little bit different. But yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to go over there for sure. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Of course, again, happy Thanksgiving to those of you again that are tuning in. Hopefully you have a great day. I know I will. And, of course, again, I'll be back tonight for Bengals and the Ravens. Hopefully I'm a little bit more locked in. Feel like I'm not as locked in right now. Maybe it's because I have food on the mind. And then, of course, I'll be doing some college football tomorrow. You can't see anything. That makes sense. I'll be doing some college football tomorrow. Got a day full of college football. Utah and Kansas, Georgia and Georgia Tech, and Texas A&M and Texas. And I'm kind of taking a risk doing this. I don't know if the illegal streams are going to be doing it or not. If they are, well then, I don't know. I might take down the streams, to be honest with you. If they aren't, then we will have a great day on the channel, for sure. So I'm very excited about that potential. But yeah. We shall see. Taking a risk for that, hopefully. They do me right. Hopefully YouTube does me right. And they support the creators tomorrow. Creators/YouTubers. I don't really think I'm a creator. I'm just a streamer. I'm not really creative. Earn revenue by creating a custom video that Buffalo Wild Wings can run as an ad. I don't know. I don't know if I'm really that creative. I wonder what I could do for Buffalo Wild Wings. Would be cool. Anyway, yeah, we're just kind of waiting for the... Actually, yeah, I said I would go over stats at half. I didn't. And I said I would go and get rid of these bots, but I have not. All right, let me do that. Let me do that real quick. Go ahead and... You guys can kind of see the back side of YouTube for a sec. We want slow mode on because of these dang bots. Not like you guys are spamming the chat anyway, so that's okay. I mean, that's good. If you're spamming the chat, then you're actually breaking a rule, so get out of here. But yeah, no, we're going to definitely do that. So slow mode's on. Get wrecked, you bots. Can't stand you bots. All right, so now let's look at the stats at the half. All right, Love is 11 for 21. 2 touchdowns, no picks. He's played okay. Again, obviously, he has 2 touchdowns. Well, that's pretty good. But again, like, yeah, I don't know. He's played okay. These dang bots. All right, well, at least it's more manageable. And then for Goff, he's 7 for 10, 103, and a touchdown. He's played okay again, you know. He's made some nice throws. Again, really, Williams has been the guy that's been kind of saving him, really. Jacobs, 8 for 59. Manuel Wilson, 3 for 10. Wicks, 1 for 6 on the ground. These are all rushing stats, by the way. Watson, 1 for 3. Melton, 1 for 1. Love, 2 for 1. And then Detroit rushing. Gibbs, 8 for 32. Montgomery, 5 for 16. Jameson Williams, 1 for -5. Navy, Memphis tonight, too. Really? Okay. I'll have to look at that. Sunflower Girl is watching your 2020 Thanksgiving movie video. 2020. What did I do? When? I do not recall that. You'll have to show me later. Wicks is 3 for 47 and a touchdown. Musgrave 1 for 23. Watson 2 for 21. Dobbs 2 for 10 and a touchdown. Brooks 2 for 9. Jacobs 1 for 8. And then Detroit receiving 3 for 69 and a touchdown. Kennedy 3 for 29. Gibbs 1 for 5. The Packers have a sack. Parsons with a half a sack, and Igbare with a half a sack. Leading tackler for the Packers is Nixon and Williams. They both each have 4. And then for the Lions, Campbell leading with 2 tackles. Hutchinson, by the way, with 3 tackles. I know Mr. Green mentioned that earlier. No sacks for them. And that is pretty much it. That is how the game has went. So there you go. Again, they're doing this little concert. I never really cared for concert. I would never want to really go to one. If I'm ever spotted at one, just know it wasn't my idea, and I was kind of forced to tag along. Because to me, music is something I can listen to, in the car, or whatnot. I don't need to see music. I do not care to see music. I remember, I know, like I'll hang out with my friends sometimes, go to their house and their houses. Sometimes, I don't know, group of friends, they want to show me this music video. I'm like, I don't care about the music video. I could not care less. I don't want to look. I just want to listen to the song. Oh, I've already heard the song. Yeah, then I don't need to watch the music video. Who cares about the music video? That's just me. I never really cared about visuals when it comes to music. I don't know if I'm just crazy or whatnot, but to me, that's crazy to care about the visuals when it comes to music. Hopefully this concert doesn't run long. Or hopefully this isn't live. That's what I'm hoping for, because again, we got about a little over a minute left to go until we resume action, or at least we're supposed to. And I would be probably very annoyed if it did. You're late and it's all good, Chance. No biggie. It's no biggie. Yeah, 17-14 is your score here at the half. As we're just waiting for this halftime to end. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Chance. Appreciate you again. Appreciate you. As we just wait for this to end. The turkey here is enjoying it. I'm not. This guy's loving the concert. He can't keep his eyes off the screen. It's not even blinking. It's actually very concerning that he's not blinking. But, oh well. Hello, Doctor. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Sean. Appreciate you for tuning in. As, again, we're still at half. We're still at the half here and just waiting for this concert to end. I really hope this ends now. Alice Cooper puts on a great stage. I'm not familiar with Alice Cooper. Not familiar. But even so, again, I wouldn't be moved by it. I'm just not a music in person. A guy, I guess. I'm just a, I listen to music. I listen. I guess some people say it's for the experience. You got to go for the experience. Just having a bunch of people cheering and, like, just being one together. I'm like, okay, well, I don't necessarily want to do that. Who is the halftime show? Is it this Rihanna? There's no Rihanna there. I don't know who it is. I know Eminem was on there. I recognized him. I don't know who is actually on the stage. Okay, I do know this song. I don't know the guy's name, though. I couldn't tell you. Do you like Blink-182? I do. I like a lot of their songs in the old days. I'm assuming this halftime is not going to be ending anytime soon, so that's kind of annoying. So, yeah, we're just kind of here now at this point. So now this is just Dr. Delay's thoughts, unfiltered, why I hate on concerts and why I hate on music videos. Jack White. All right, Jack White. The White Stripes. White Stripes. Okay. I am Canadian, so I don't get a day off for American Thanksgiving, so I don't get a day off. Oh, I got you. No, that's a... It happens. It happens. I know. I actually volunteered to work on Thanksgiving whenever I worked at the grocery store when I was a manager. It was fun. You worked a half day. And then if you weren't a manager, you got time and a half. The only day of the year you got time and a half as a worker was Thanksgiving Day. You volunteered to work Thanksgiving Day from 7 to 2. And it was fun. It was usually a chill day. Just taking down displays and setting up new ones. Taking down the Thanksgiving stuff. Putting up the Christmas end caps. Getting all the, switching out the stuffing for flour or sugar or, all that stuff. And, yeah, good old days. Is Blink-182 your favorite band with a number in their name? Probably. I can't really think of other bands that really have a number in their name. Yeah, I would say so. I can't think of one, honestly. Can't really think of one. Appreciate you, Sean. Yeah, again, these dang bots here. These dang bots. This concert keeps going. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. All right, I'm Canadian, so I don't get a day off for American Thanksgiving. So I made it a tradition to only skip school annually on Thanksgiving to watch football. Okay. What a tradition that is. But hey, again, appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you. So yes, again, happy Thanksgiving to you, Chance. I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas. Good times. Those are great times of the year. I love this time of the year. I've always loved the ending of the year. For sure. But yeah, now we're in commercial. So hopefully, again, that means we're done and we can get back to the game very soon. Again, the Packers leading 17-14. The Packers, I mean, really, I don't know if really any one team looks better than the other. You can look at the stats. Again, the Packers at 198 yards. Lions at 140. Don't really think there's much of a difference, though, separating these teams. As I apparently can't move that up. There we go. But yeah, and of course, again, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. Let me know what you're having for Thanksgiving. Let me know your favorite dishes. Let me know who you think's going to win today in all 3 games. Or don't. You don't have to do that. It's fine. Again, I'm just kind of waiting for this to resume. Really to end. Again, obviously I want a good game. But at the same time, there's food waiting for me about 5 miles away. Not even 5 miles away. About 5 minutes away. So I am ready to go. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Steve. Appreciate you for letting me call the game. For letting me call the game for you guys. Appreciate it, Steve. But yes, happy Thanksgiving to you. And again, to everybody. Big fan of Thanksgiving right here. Thanksgiving #1 fan right here. Right here. What a year. Again, I started doing this in March. Hopefully we can keep doing this for years to come and, you know, do this for, yeah, just keep doing this forever. B-52s, U2, 10,000 Maniacs, 21 Pilots, G3, 311, Blink-182. I like B-52. So those are bands with names. I have heard of U2. I don't really remember any of their songs. I'm sure I've listened to them. I just don't know. 21 Pilots is pretty good. I do like them, but they don't really say the number 21. They have the worded 21. But yes, Blink-182 to me is the best. They have the best. They have the best one for me. So as a Steelers fan, are you ready to move on from Tomlin? Do you think the team will do it after this year? I, for one, am ready for us to move off. Now, again, if we win a playoff game, I am going to be a little bit more forgiving. We should still move off, to be honest with you. They wouldn't, though. I genuinely believe, though, if we don't move off of him this year and we don't win a playoff game, that is insanity. And I think I would push for Rooney to sell the team because, again, to me, he has accomplished nothing like his dad or his grandfather. Those two, Art Rooney Sr. and Dan Rooney, were great owners. He has failed to live up to those expectations. He's not even close to being on their level. So I blame Tomlin, of course, but I also blame Rooney. He's a very weak owner. Very weak owner. The second half needs to start already. Yeah, we really do. We just had turkey, stuffing, cranberry, sweet potato, etc. It was delicious. I bet. I believe it. I am ready to have some of that. Again, I'm not a sweet potato guy. I love stuffing. Stuffing to me is my favorite. I love stuffing. Stuffing. Don't forget Eve 6. Not familiar with them. 6 Bents. Not familiar with them either. 5 for fighting. 4 not. Again, you guys all have fun there with your numbered bands. No idea. 7 Dust. Let me actually look at my Spotify real quick, see if I can find a number. That's actually a very interesting question. Hopefully nothing actually starts playing, because then I'll just mute it just in case. Yeah, because then this whole channel will get a copyright strike. We don't want that. We don't want copyright strikes. Let's see. 30 seconds to Mars. Haha, there we go. 30 seconds to Mars. 3 days grace. 6 a.m. This is just on my rock playlist here. I figured they would be the ones with numbers for some reason. And I was correct. Let's see. That might be it. Might be it. I don't know. I'm still going. Okay, that's pretty much it. My rock playlist. I'll look at other stuff later. Let's see here. What do we got? What did I miss? Delay as I'm Canadian. I don't know how a traditional Thanksgiving meal is or what it is. Well, I mean, for me, well, honestly, Sean did a pretty good job there. For me, my favorite foods, again, turkey, mashed potatoes with brown gravy. Again, if you want white gravy, that's fine. Do whatever you want, it's whatever. But brown gravy to me works best. And then there's stuffing. You got to have stuffing. I love stuffing. I could have a whole plate of stuffing. That, to me, is the king. Green bean casserole is great. Anyone that tells you otherwise hasn't had a good one. So, yeah, green bean casserole is really good. Let's see. I'm missing some things, I'm sure. Cranberry sauce, again, is a must. You got to have... If you want mac and cheese really frowned upon by most people. I love it. I love mac and cheese. Definitely have it. And I'm sure I'm missing other things. Of course, you got to have pumpkin pie, Cool Whip. If you don't like pumpkin pie with Cool Whip, I don't know. You again, just there's a problem. Is pumpkin pie the greatest? No, but you have to have it on Thanksgiving. So again, the Cool Whip really saves it, though. If you have it by itself without the Cool Whip, oof. 112 R&B group from the 90s. Not familiar. Halftime, I know, right? 3M Must Be Lonely. Is that a band or is that a song? Lions have John Madden on their jersey. That's cool. I didn't even notice. I got to look at that. That is pretty cool. You had green bean casserole. There we go. All right. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. He's at the 25, the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 33-yard line. And that's where the Lions will begin their opening drive. So, again, the Packers leading 17-14. Can we see an exciting finish here? We'll see. Green bean casserole, no thank you. Cranberry sauce, no thank you. Mac and cheese, no thank you. No pumpkin pie this year, sorry. Okay. Well, hopefully we get a good pie regardless. 1st and 10 at the 34 as Goff is under center. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left as Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Cuts inside at the 35, and he's brought down around the 36-yard line. Let me put the turkey to the side here. Tom the turkey. So 2nd down coming up for the Lions. And again, they looking just to keep pace, which for the most part, the game has pretty much been balanced, I would really say. That no team looks better than the other at the moment. 2nd and 7, ball at the 37. Goff pitches out to Gibbs. Gibbs down the left side, and he's trolled around, extending forward as he's brought down around the 39-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 5 for the Lions. We had mac and cheese because my wife made enough for the Air Force for Tuesday's church dinner. Oh, that's nice. Mac and cheese is great. 3rd and 5, ball at the 39. In the shotgun is Goff as Goff takes the snap, drops back, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 45 and brought down at the 46. He needed to get to the 44, so that is a brand new set of downs for the Detroit Lions. Apple pie or ham? Apple pie is great. Ham is very popular. I can't stand ham. Ham is a no. No. Thumbs down for ham. I actually told the story earlier on why I don't like ham, and I'll repeat it maybe another time, maybe tonight. But 1st and 10 at the 46 as Goff is under center. Trips to the left to 1 receiver to the right. Gibbs is in the backfield. As Goff takes the snap, hands it off to Gibbs up the middle, dancing around as he's brought down after a gain of 3. Brought down at the 49-yard line. About to dig into the apple pie. There we go. Had ham from last year from the pig we raised. It's kind of sad, but I get it, though. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 49. Yeah, I'm just not a ham guy, though. I don't know. I'll never be convinced. As Goff hands it off up the middle. He's at the 50 and brought down at the 47. Makes it 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Scriptwriter demands a close game at the end. Oh, yeah, you got to have all close games today. You really have to. Standalone games, you need close games. So the Sunday night games have been pretty terrible this year. Even the Monday night games haven't been that great. 3rd and 3. They need to get to the 44 for a brand new set of downs as Goff takes the snap, hands it off to Gibbs up the middle, and the Packers are all over it. Oh, man, the Packers defensive line, the front 7, whatever you want to call it, they manhandled the Lions offensive line. Unbelievable. Apple pie and ham in the past yesterday. No, we had turkey and brisket. Oh, yeah. It's turkey gobble. Oh, yeah. This is the touchdown turkey. They're going for it on 4th and 3. They need to get to the 44 as Goff is in the shotgun. This is a very aggressive call. I don't know about this. Goff takes a snap and hands it off to Gibbs. Oh, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. What in the world were they doing? Now the Lions defense is going to have to make a play. That was a very risky decision. And the Packers will have very good field position whenever we come back. 17-14, Packers leading over the Lions. Hey, Doc, just got here. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well, Jerry. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Gobble till you wobble. There we go. Well, I just realized that I benched Williams and Montgomery. I am so smart. Yeah, well, St. Brown got injured earlier. There's no word on his return. I'm assuming he's not coming back. It's been about an hour and a half, when he got hurt. I'll never understand the 4th and longer than 1 calls. Go for it. That's rough. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't understand why in the world they went for it there. That made no sense. I understand that's in the Dan Campbell, in his DNA, but for the most part, that still made no sense. You live by it, and you die by it. That was dumb. That was dumb. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. We're just kind of hanging out for Thanksgiving. I'll be, of course, here the rest of this game, taking a break as I'll head over to my family's house for the Chiefs-Cowboys game, enjoy some good food. But then I'm coming back tonight for Bengals and the Ravens. So hopefully I see you then. If not, that's all good. Again, appreciate you for just tuning in. And, of course, again, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Appreciate you, again, for listening on in. Chiefs-Cowboys game might be a good game. I think it can be. I think it will be, actually, Kenneth. I agree. I think it will be a good game. I do think the Chiefs will win. In the South, we have pecan pie and deviled eggs. Oh, trust me, I live in the South, too. I mean, I live in Texas. And thumbs down on pecan pie. Deviled eggs, thumbs down. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Those are popular around here, yes. They are. Just saw a Facebook post the other day in the local community post. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys don't do it right. Can't do it. No. But yeah, no, it's all fun though. Again, I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is great. It really is. Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right, we're back here in Detroit, where again it's 17-14. As they're showing the replay of, I don't even know why they went for it there. That was just not the play. So 1st and 10 for the Packers. They'll have it around midfield. Again, Parsons all over. Again, I don't even know why that was just questionable. Love under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Love takes the snap, hands it off to Jacobs, and Jacobs gets nowhere. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. They're talking about the NFC North last season. Lions 15-2, Vikings 14-3, Packers 11-6, Bears 5-12. This year, of course, it's the same thing except for the Vikings and the Bears. They kind of switched spots in a way. Bears doing very well. The Vikings are not. 2nd and 10 at the 49 as Love is under center, and he drops back. Way back. He steps up, chucks it deep down the right side. It's caught at the 5. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. The touchdown turkey loves it. Christian Watson, 51 yards. Oh, my goodness, and the Lions fans are silent. Christian Watson on Robertson. I feel like Robertson's done well today, but not on that play. Getting toasted. I don't think we include Texas, Florida as the South. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Louisiana to Georgia. That's pretty much the South. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 24-14 Packers over the Lions. That play probably would have been good from their own 10, but I'm just saying, again, you give them a short field, you're just giving them points. A head-scratcher of a decision by Campbell. And the Packers lead by 10. As a Canadian, might be the only Canadian who celebrates American Thanksgiving. I'm proud of it. Always, I feel like I'm an honorary American, even though I've never been there in my life. Okay, well, I appreciate your chance for that. No, hey, I mean, Thanksgiving's great. I'm not really too familiar with Canada and Canadians, but hey, that's cool though. That is cool. You got to get it started, Chance. That's your mission. Your mission is to spread the word of Thanksgiving and make it a thing up there for sure. I'm kind of shocked by that. I guess when you said American Thanksgiving, that means you guys have a Canadian Thanksgiving. That or maybe you don't. I don't know. But well, if you don't, then you definitely need a Thanksgiving for sure. You gotta have it. Be thankful. A day to be thankful. So again, if you're just tuning in, the Packers leading 24-14. Christian Watson, 51 yards. And that's fresh off a 4th down stop the Packers made on the Lions. Again, close to their own 50. That was just a questionable decision by Campbell. Can't do that. Love, 12 for 22, 169, and 3 touchdowns. He's, again, statistically having a fine day. Maybe not completion percentage-wise, but everything else is looking fine. Goff, 8 for 11, 110, and a touchdown. Jacobs leading for the Packers in rushing, 59 yards on 9 carries. Gibbs, 42 rushing yards on 14 carries. Watson leading in receiving for the Packers, 72 yards on 3 receptions. Williams, 69 yards on 3 receptions for the Lions. Chris loving the Go Pack Go. Yep. They let the receivers push off too much this year. They really need to, they've been allowing that to happen for a few years now, for a long time, really. They need to clamp down on it. Defensive holding is called almost in every single big moment, defensive holding or illegal contact, which is ridiculous. And then they don't call the OPI. It is pretty disappointing. Talking about John Madden. John Madden with Al Davis. The turducken. One of these days, I'll have that, huh? The turducken. All right, 24-14. Packers leading with 10:31 left to go here in the third quarter. As McManus is ready to resume this one. Wonder if he'll kick it in bounds this time or, in the field of play. Field it at the 1. He will. He's at the 15, the 20. The 25 and trips forward to about the 28-29 yard line. Some pushing and shoving happening after the play. as that's where the Lions will begin their drive. Just pretty much a streak route. Did kind of go outside a little bit on the throw with Watson out route. Then he went up the field. All right, 1st and 10 here at the 29. Goff in the shotgun. And out and up, I guess. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. As Goff drops back, looking over to his left. He's moving to his left. He's going to take off the run. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40. Goff's at the 45. He's at the 50 and steps out of bounds around the 48. That is a brand new set of downs for the Lions. Goff with a huge play, a 20-plus yard play for the Lions. That might help them. It is my dream to travel and see the beautiful country known as America. I'm grateful every year to be able to have the opportunity to be able to spend the day at home and watch football from 10 to 10:30. Yeah, oh yeah. Hopefully it happens, man. We'll welcome you. 1st and 10 at the 47 as Goff is under center. They're in Packer territory. Receivers to each side as Goff hands it off. No play action. Goff throws it. And it is, I guess, caught by Montgomery. It's only going to be a few there on the catch as brought down around the 44-yard line. Gain of 3, to be exact. I put 235 on the Packers to win. If they lose, I swear. Well, you never know. You never know, KTO. Appreciate you for tuning in. I took a lot of chances in the pick'ems this week, really. I don't know how aggressive I was. I think I was pretty conservative. 2nd and 7 here. Goff under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. As Goff takes the snap, play action is going to check it out. It's caught at the 40. Montgomery at the 35 and hit out of bounds at the 31. Montgomery flexing on the Packer. He's got to watch it, as that is a Lions first down, ticking under 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. So, Doc, how's it going, Goku? Happy Thanksgiving, Goku. Appreciate you for tuning in. I know you're ready for the game tonight. The Joe Burrow return, which, again, I feel like they rushed Burrow back. It really wouldn't have mattered if Burrow played. I know that sounds like Burrow isn't great. No, he is good, but the offense really isn't the problem. It's the defense. As it's 1st and 10 at the 31, Goff under center. And he takes the snap, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery at the 30, the 25, the 20, and brought down around the 17-yard line. And that's a nice run. There's some pushing and shoving at the end of the play at the top of the screen. And again, that is a Lions first down, as they are in the red zone looking to make this, again, a one-score game. So 1st and 10, as Goff is under center, ball at the 19, receiver to left, receiver to the right, as Goff, play action, drops back, looking. He's still looking, fires to the end zone, it's caught! Touchdown! Detroit Lions! Isaac Tesla. Making it a one-score game as the touchdown turkey loves it. Tesla breaking free into the end zone. They were playing zone, and there was nobody, I guess, in that zone. Someone missed their assignment. So Bates on to attempt the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 24-21, Lions score, but of course the Packers still leading by 3 with 7:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They'll step away. I, of course, will be right here. Why is our defense up and down? I have no idea. It's like a good game. It is a good game, Eli and Ava. Appreciate you again for tuning in. I don't know why the Bengals are even playing Joe Burrow. Their season is over. Yeah, I agree. They really shouldn't. Even if the Bengals win out, I don't think they have a chance to make the playoffs. They're 3-8, I believe. Yeah, I think. Hold on, let me go and switch the screens here. Personally, I think 9-8 doesn't get you in, unless, of course, you win the AFC North. So I guess if they win out, and maybe the Steelers and Ravens kind of self-destruct, not distract, then maybe. But they'd have to win the rest of their games and hope the Ravens and Steelers go 9-8 each, and then of course they'd have to win the tiebreaker. So I don't know. It's a long shot, but they ain't getting in as a wild card. 10-7 in both conferences get you in as a wild card. 9-8 will get you in if you win the AFC North and the NFC South. Let's go. Pulling for the Packers. So I need 15 yards from Tesla. Well, there you go. There you go, Jonathan. Congrats. They don't. The league is too good this year. 9-8 won't get you in. Yep. Are you a big fan of watching Macy's Day's Parade of Disney? No, I am actually not. No, I know my mom, my sister love that. I don't know. I guess I'm not a public event guy, I guess, because I don't like concerts. Or I never would go to a concert if it was me. But the parades. I don't know. I'm not a parade guy. It's about to be a high-scoring game. Yeah, it probably is. You're correct. I would agree with that. Self-distract. I guess so. Yeah, self-distract. Well, I guess is accurate. Not what I meant, though. But yeah, that is correct. Canadians have a separate Thanksgiving, which I don't agree with our Thanksgiving being on October 13th. Yeah, it seems a little bit odd there, but I guess you guys probably have your reasons. I guess you guys would have your reasons for it. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. And we have the turkey here for Thanksgiving. Had it yesterday. I'll probably bring him back tomorrow. I don't know. It's kind of still Thanksgiving week. The touchdown turkey. Packers answer. Yeah, they need to. All right, we're back here in Detroit again, 24-21. Back and forth we go. It's really been, again, a game that I don't really feel like anyone has pulled away. It's pretty balanced. It's a balanced game. 5 plays, 71 yards. They made quick work of that one. 7:25 left to go in the third quarter as Bates is ready to resume this one, as there is the kickoff. That is fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. 25 pushed out of bounds on the left sideline around the 27-yard line. And that's where the Packers will begin their drive. Lions defense kind of muns. I would say, I don't know, both of them. Kind of. They both look good, and they both look really bad in a hot and cold day. I've had a blast today. My favorite cousin brought his PS3, and we played Black Ops 2. Oh, wow. There we go. Black Ops 2. You play zombies, or do you play, like, multiplayer? Either one is fun. 1st and 10 at the 28. Love is going to be in the pistol. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. As Love lifts the leg, takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. This is Jacobs. Jacobs at the 30. And it's going to be brought down at the 31 for a gain of 3. I can't remember if I mentioned this just a little bit ago. But again, make sure, again, to chat down below. I really try to get to your comments. So, again, feel free to talk about the game or talk about Thanksgiving. Whatever you like. For the most part, keep it PG, folks. Again, I try to respond to as many people as I possibly can. As it's 2nd and 7 here for the Packers. Ball at the 30. Love is under center, sending a man in motion. And sends him in motion again. Hands it off to Melton. Melton down the left side at the 35. He's at the 40 and extending to the 45 where he's brought out of bounds. That's a nice run there by Melton. And that is a Packers first down. Zombies, nice. There we go. Stuffing mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. There we go. Love it. Love that trio. Great side dishes there. Played multiplayer as well, but it's nothing like zombies. Oh, yeah. Zombies, great. I miss the old zombies. I don't really enjoy the new ones at all. I haven't gotten the new COD yet. I don't know if I will. It's got to be like $30 at Christmas. If it's not $30, I ain't getting it. If it's anything more. If it's $31.99, nope. As Love drops back looking. Fires over the middle. It's caught at the 30 and brought down at the 25. Wicks with another nice catch, and that is another Packer first down. Oh, man, these offenses are really taking off since the second quarter. It's been up and down the field. Turkey gobble. Yep, don't worry, John Madden's in this guy, so Turkey is safe. Just watch out for the president. I have no idea what you're talking about there, Chance. Coaches that trip opposing receivers running down the sideline for a touchdown. No idea what you're talking about. Definitely not talking about Mike Tomlin. You would never talk about that, right? Yeah. That was awesome. I actually like that. That was so good. That was the Thanksgiving Day, 2013, I believe. Ravens ended up winning that game. That was fun. That was fun. Mike Tomlin doing the Tomlin shuffle. Oh, there you are. I was totally not looking at the screen. That's so great. Oh, man, that's when Tomlin was great. I love Tomlin. I mean, back then. I still do. I mean, whenever he retires, or, if he's fired or retires, I'm going to be sad, but it is time to go. But that was great. I love that. That was awesome. You think Green Bay will bring it home? It's going to be close, man, Andy. I couldn't tell you who's going to win at the moment. I was more of a World at War person than a Black Ops 2. Gotcha. I like Black Ops 1, to be honest. That was my favorite. Didn't really play much. I didn't play online, believe it or not. I played just a lot of zombies when I was playing Black Ops. Never left the PS3. That was the last time games were fun to me. Oh, yeah, no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. PS3, yeah, PS4, kind of yeah. Which, I mean, I played Fortnite on the PS4, and of course I still play it to this day a little bit. But yeah, no, PS3 was the last great console. Good console. Last good console. Yeah, it was a great console. It was a great console. PS3 era, Xbox 360. Last great generation, I should say. PS2 was the best. 9-inch nails. Not following there. Lions one game is good, and the one game bad. Yep. Got a Black Ops conversation happening in the chat. That's cool. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. We did have an injured Lion. That's why we are in commercial break. Again, the Packers leading 24-21, but the Packers are driving as we're working our way back to Detroit, where again it's 24-21 Packers. Good. They will get you to 223. Where am I at? I thought I was already there. I thought I already passed that. Did I go backwards? Did I lose 20 subs today? That would be actually very depressing. I would hate to see that. I'll have to look at it, though. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Packers as they're at the 25. Love is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Love tosses to Jacobs. Jacobs at the 25 and brought down at the 20. It's a gain of 5. Makes it 2nd and 5. Oh, the president. That's right. Yeah, the presidential pardon. Yeah. Pardons of Turkey. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Jacobs again with a 5-yard run. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Packers. Jacobs kind of grimacing. Actually marked him down at the 19. So Love is under center, receiver to left. Tight ends in tight as Love hands it off up the middle. This is Wilson. He's still moving. And he's got the first down, brought down at the 15-yard line. Another Packers first down. Field goal? Well, we'll see. What are you doing after the game? I'm going to my parents' house to enjoy some Thanksgiving food. So I've yet to do anything. Jacobs, yeah, he's on the sideline, and he's shaking his head. He doesn't like it. He's had a nice day today, 68 yards on 11 carries. 1st and 10 at the 15 as Love is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, tight end in tight to the left. As Love drops back, fires. It is caught. He's at the 15, the 10. Oh, and he's whacked at the 10. That was Branch. I just assumed it was Branch. I didn't even see the name. Branch, a hard-hitting safety. Bringing him down after a gain of 5. You're over that subs. Maybe 3,000. That'd be aggressive there. I don't think I hit that. I already smashed the original goal, but now I set a high goal of 2,750. Would be great to get there by December 31st. 2nd and 5 as Love is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, tight ends in tight to the right as Love sends a man in motion. And the Packers going to call a timeout. Calling timeout with 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. What's the point of players having mouth guards if they don't use them? I think at this point it's just for aesthetic, I guess, just for looks. We used to bring out our old consoles during Thanksgiving. One of my other cousins brought out his Nintendo 64. We took turns playing Resident Evil 2. Okay. Didn't really play much of the Nintendo 64. I'm not really much of a Resident Evil guy either. That'll be fun. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, hopefully you have a great day as well. Hopefully you have fun. Whatever it is you have planned up. All right, 2nd and 5 for the Packers. As they are at the 10, Love is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends in tight to the right. Again, they needed to get to the 5 for a brand new set of downs. As Love throws over the middle, it's caught. Oh, there's a fumble, but it's recovered by the Packers at the 6. Oh, Dobbs had the first down, but then he fumbled it, and the Packer lineman able to fall on it at the 6. Oh, man. Jeez, Love throwing it over the middle. Dobbs, I'm assuming, he took the 2 steps. Anzalone was right there. Oh, he's so close. Man, 3rd and 1 at the 6. Love in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight. Love. Play action. Rolling to his left. He's still looking. He floats it away. Throws it into the crowd. Incomplete. There is a flag. There is a flag down. Most players wear mouthpieces not attached to helmet. They have one on the helmet so they don't have to come out if they drop theirs on the ground. There we go. Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Oh, and that's a killer. And there was no tackle there, so he must have just... What in the world happened there? Oh, he was grabbing the lineman or the tight end's face mask. Wow. Yeah, no, his head was being yanked in a direction that is not entirely natural. And that is a killer for the Lions. It's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to be... Actually, I don't know where they're going to be yet. Is that even catch? It was close. I don't know. I think he got the 2 feet down in a football move, I guess. 1st and goal at the 3. Love in the shotgun as he takes a snap, hands it off to Jacobs up the middle. He's leaning. Jacobs is going to be brought down around the 2. So that's a gain of a yard. As again, we're under 2:30 and counting. Again, the Packers leading 24-21. Yeah, no, that does make sense. That makes sense. That's pretty interesting. So 2nd and goal, ball at the, I guess they're going to say the 1.5. As Love is in the shotgun, trips to the left, tight end in tight to the right. My stomach is definitely grumbling now. Love takes the snap, rolling to his left, fires. It is caught at the 1, extending. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. The touchdown turkey loves it. Big smiles from the touchdown turkey. Loves touchdowns. And yep, there it is. Wicks extending to the pylon, getting in. And the Packers now up by 2 scores. Bad pass, good catch, and touchdown. Yep. Love now with 4 touchdowns on the day. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 31-21 is your score. The 1:44 left to go in the third quarter. If you have Jordan Love starting in fantasy today, he's got you 4 touchdowns. Jeez, NFC playoff picture right now, of course, the Rams, Eagles, Bears, and the Buccaneers leading in their respective divisions. And the wild card, you have Seattle, Green Bay, and San Francisco. And despite being 7-4, the Lions find themselves currently out. They're in the 8th spot. I mean, again, it's been a very, I don't know, it's been a very interesting year for sure. That would be interesting. Honestly, as a Canadian, I'd put American Thanksgiving as my second favorite holiday other than Christmas, my third being Labor Day, then St. Patrick's Day. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really much of a St. Patrick's Day. That's just another day. I mean, I don't really do the green or whatnot. To be honest, I need to, I guess, brush up on my history. I don't really know why we celebrate that. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Very pleased with this game. Both teams are playing ball. Yeah, no, the offenses have come to play. I'll be here. Who Day will prevail. Yeah, appreciate you again, Who Day Nation. As there is the kickoff field at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. It's at the 25 and brought down at the 26. I have a feeling, Who Day, you might be a little bit behind. So whenever you do hear this part, make sure you're in the live section. You might be live. This will be 46-42 by the end. Yeah, 45, yeah. Probably. So, again, 1st and 10 for the Lions. As, again, they find themselves once again down by 10. But it's been a close game. It's been a back-and-forth game. No team really looking like they're better than the other. But if the Packers are able to get a stop, then you start to question that, well, hey, maybe the Packers are going to win this game. As it's 1st and 10 at the 26. Goff is under center, and he drops back. Play action, looking, fires. It is caught at the 40, and he's still being tackled out of bounds. There's a flag. Williams and Nixon, again, they've been jawing back and forth the entire day. Goff is pointing to Green Bay. Illegal contact on the defense. That is going to be declined. And then again, that is a first down for the Lions. Delay, what's good? Well, how's it going, RC? Good to see you. How many more streams you got? I got just this one and then the Bengals-Ravens game. Doing that one. So I'll be stepping away for Chiefs-Cowboys as I enjoy some yummy food. 1st and 10 at the 41 as Goff. It's a toss to Montgomery, who tosses back to Goff. Oh, and he fumbles! Oh, that's a disastrous play. He's tackled in the backfield at the 31. That is a huge loss. The Lions going for the razzle-dazzle. But it really just fizzled out there. Nothing doing. And that is a huge loss. That is not what you want to do. We celebrate St. Patrick's Day, so we have an excuse to drink beer. I thought so. Okay. So, yeah, there's no reason. I gotcha. 2nd and 19 as Goff is in the shotgun, and he hands it off to Gibbs. Down the left side at the 35, the 40, staying in bounds, and then finally steps out around the 45. That's a great run by Gibbs. Again, I don't know where the Packers were on that. And now there's an injured Packer. Cooper looks like he's shaken up. Let's go ahead and... The turkey looks adorable. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I love the turkey. Turkey's great. The touchdown turkey. Appreciate you guys. Goff, the fumbleitis. Yeah, Goff has fumbleitis. Yeah, that was unfortunate. No hands. Took me a long time to locate the turkey. Yeah, he's just chilling down here. So, yeah, we do have an injury. Cooper there for Green Bay is shaken up. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you like what you're listening to, folks. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, so I get my co-host up. He's just chilling. Tom, the touchdown turkey. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is free to do so. And, again, I'll be back on tonight for Ravens-Bengals. So don't miss that. And of course, again, tomorrow I'll be on all day Friday. I'll be on all day Saturday as well. So make sure to come back for some college football. The last regular season week for college football. And then, of course, Sunday I got you covered with another delay doubleheader. We won't be doing the night game, as, again, I'll be doing a lot of streaming here today, tomorrow, Saturday. And then Sunday, yeah, I'm doing the Jaguars-Titans. So the Titans will be the last team I do on the channel, the last team I've yet to cover. And then, of course, the Steelers and the Bills to end the day. I think that's our first afternoon game, too, of the year. 3rd and 6 for the Lions. They're at their own 46. They need to get to the other 49. As Goff takes a snap and he hands it off to Gibbs down the left side. He's got the first down at the 50. He's at the 45. Staying in bounds and steps out at the 43. Nice run there by Gibbs. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Again, the Packers leading 31-21. And the Lions are driving. Dr. Lay, did you name the turkey Joe? No. Tom the turkey. Yeah. That was recommended by a chatter. I believe, was that Bud? Bud that recommended that? I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to find. We got a pretty good chat today. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Like, definitely thankful for an active chat. The chat helps out a lot. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about your Thanksgiving plans. Talk about who you think's going to win this game. But yeah, no, we got the touchdown turkey here today. Again, he celebrates touchdowns. He loves touchdowns. So we'll bring him back next year for sure. I'll probably bring him back tomorrow. Just this week. It's Thanksgiving week. We can just we'll just let that happen. Will Joe Cole make a difference for the Bengals tonight? Probably not. Again, it's really going to be on the defense. I think they rushed him back. It makes no sense to even try to rush him. I don't know. That's confusing. Flacco's not playing bad, as I just don't understand it. I might be missing it. I might not be seeing the big picture. But yeah, I don't quite get it. You're taking a risk with your franchise quarterback. You get him hurt again. Pretty good. There we go. We want to clinch our first round bye. Knock down the Collinsworth slide there. Montgomery has Montgomery and Jacobs. Montgomery already hit his total. Anyway. But yeah, again, I'll be back tonight. And of course, again, tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Cooking macaroni and cheese in the oven. There we go. That's a great side right there. I love mac and cheese. Great stuff. Stuffing to me is the best, though. Stuffing is the best side ever created. We're still in commercial break. Geez, yeah, this game running a little bit long. 2.5 hours at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it ends around 3:15. Mathematically, the Bengals are still alive. Yeah, I totally get that. But the thing is, you have to win out. And all you're doing is rushing back your guy. And I don't know. It is what it is. And my granny stepped outside for a smoke. Hopefully one of my touchdown scorer bets hits. Yeah, we'll see. Come on, defense. We'll see. You're late. Yeah, I'm a little bit late. Unfortunately. It is what it is, I guess. I can't control it. 1st and 10 as Goff is under center. They're at the 42. Goff sending a man in motion. As he takes the snap, fakes the pitch. Oh, it's caught on the screen to Williams. Williams reversing the field. He's now at the 40, the 35, and he's hit hard around the 34-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down. Not quite getting there. Hopefully my Cowboys will be stuffing the Chiefs' playoffs hopes. Yeah, we'll see. Hope the KC Dallas game is good. Yeah, me too. I think it will be. I think it'll be a great game. But I don't think the Cowboys are going to stop the Chiefs now. That's not going to happen. That's not happening. 2nd and 1, ball at the 33. as Goff is under center, setting a man in motion, and Goff with the toss. This is Gibbs down the right side, trying to find an opening. He cannot, as the Packers find him. McDuffie there on the tackle. That's a loss on the play. There will be no, Cowboys can win. They're not going to stomp the Chiefs. I think of stomping as a blowout. No way. No, the Chiefs will, I think the Chiefs will win. But it'll be a close one, I think. Hit on Dobbs and Watson. Jacobs needs to come with it, but doubt it. Yeah, we'll see. It's been, again, he got shaken up earlier. 3rd and 3, but he was back in. But I don't know. I don't know his usage going forward. As Goff is in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. He drops back, looking, fires. It is caught across the 30, trying to break free, but cannot. That is Williams, and again, he's got to watch it as he spins the ball down in front of a Packer. That is a first down for the Packers. Tackled around the 28. How dare you? I know. How dare you? I'm sorry. Just hope it stays close. I'm sure it will. What about a 27-20 win by the Cowboys again? I think that's more realistic than a stomping. No, there's no. The Chiefs are not going to get blown out, especially by the Cowboys. That's not happening. 1st and 10 as Goff is under center, and he hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs makes a guy miss, but the Packers are there to bring him down as he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's Packers 31, Lions 21, 12:40 and counting. Lions are driving, though. Must have honed in on Gibbs or something because he hasn't had any of his overs. Ooh. They always go to Williams this much because St. Brown has been... Yeah, St. Brown has been down, yeah. Williams doesn't really do much, to be honest with you. He's okay. That's mostly St. Brown. As it's 2nd and 10, Goff drops back, looking, fires. It's caught at the 25, and Gibbs brought down at the 21. That's a gain of about 7. Makes it 3rd and manageable. Parsons always getting held. I haven't really been looking that closely, to be honest, but I'm sure you're correct. I'll donate $20 to a charity of your choice if the Cowboys don't win by 6.5 or more. Wow. I don't really know any charities, so that is tough. But I don't see the Cowboys winning by 6.5. No. 3rd and 3. Goff hands it off up the middle to Gibbs. Gibbs spinning around. Oh, and the Packers bring him down in the backfield. The Packers defense, when they look good, they look good. But again, it's been a very consistent for both teams today. As you can see, again, the scoring has just went off the charts since the 2nd quarter. There's a touchdown turkey. Then is this the field goal Falcons, safety Seahawks? No, I wouldn't say it. The Lions just bad. They're not bad. 4th and 3. They're at the 21. They need to get to the 18 for a brand new set of downs. Goff in the shotgun. He drops back. Moving to his right as Goff throws. It's caught. No, it's dropped. Williams dropped it. He was open. Williams was open and he dropped it. Unbelievable. The throw a little bit behind. The throw was a little bit behind. Not a great throw, but that was catchable. And the Lions going for it for some reason. You kick a field goal, you make it a 1-score game, folks. It's not hard. Oh, my goodness. And now you got to hope the Lions defense can rise up. Dallas isn't winning with that defense. Well, their defense got a little bit better as of late. If the Chiefs could stop JT, they can be able to stop Williams. Yeah, probably. 4 more targets on Gibbs. Gotcha. Chiefs ain't the scary. I totally get that. The Chiefs aren't the scary monster. But the Cowboys are still the Cowboys. I don't think you understand that, Hammer. You're still the Cowboys. The Cowboys still can't win big games. Oh, we beat the Eagles. That is a divisional game. That happens every single year. I mean, you split with the Eagles almost every time. Cowboys fans act like they won the Super Bowl. It's really sad to see what the Cowboys fans have become. Again, I live in Texas. I get to see it firsthand. I remember when the Cowboys opened up with the Buccaneers, and at work, of course, the Cowboys lose, And I remember they were celebrating, the Cowboys fans at work were celebrating. Oh, man, we lost by a field goal, man. We had them. Like, really? You guys went from the proud playoff runs, the Super Bowl runs that you guys had to, oh, wow, we lost by 3. Yeah, what a fan. You guys are, oh, man, it's rough. It's been rough for the Cowboys and their fans the last almost 3 decades now. Let's see. Lions should have kicked the field goal. They should have. I don't know why they should have taken the points. Exactly. I don't know what they're doing. Lions never settle for 3. Well, they need to. They might be in the playoff picture if they start doing that. Kick the field goal. Yeah, I don't understand. Lions missing starting center. Laporta, St. Brown. Stop Gibbs. In theory, you stop the Lions today. Yep. So it's pretty tough. These basement broadcasts are funny. All right. Hilarious, Albert. We'll catch you later. Basement broadcast. You're an idiot, Albert. Weep and cope. I guess I'm weeping and coping, but still, you're an idiot. Happy Thanksgiving, though. We will catch you later, Albert. But yeah, again, the Packers, I don't know. That was, I don't know what the Lions were doing, but it is what it is. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Packers. They're going to have it at the 21 again. They went for it, and it did not work out. It did not work out. I'm sorry, Hammer. I'm sorry. I mean, the Cowboys fans, I mean, it's been rough. But hey, you pull off the win today, then the Cowboys may have a shot going forward. 1st and 10 at the 22 as Love is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right as he sends a man in motion. Love, play action, drops back, steps up. He's moving to his right, and he's going to take off at the 25, sliding down at the 27. That is a gain of 5 for the Packers. Packers looking, I guess, at this point, you can just chew the clock, try to keep the ball away. Keep the ball away from the Lions. And again, you kick a field goal, you make it a 1-score game. That is just a bummer. So 2nd and 5 for the Packers. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Yeah, Hammer's Hammer. I appreciate you, Hammer. But yeah, just still not a fan. Not a fan of the Cowboys. Never will be, really. Love in the pistol. He hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs not able to get much. He does find a yard. And that is it. If the refs go for the Chiefs, they will win. Well, yeah, that's another thing too, Hammer. The Chiefs have the refs. They have the refs on their side usually. So 3rd and 4 for Love and the Packers. They need to get to the 32 for a brand new set of downs. Love in the shotgun, trips left, one receiver to the right. Love lifts the leg, takes the snap. He drops back, looking, fires. It is caught. No, he dropped it. Oh, Watson had it in his hands, and Robertson letting him know. And the Lions defense able to get off the field. That's what they needed to do. Oh, wow. Robertson holding down one of Watson's hands. That is, wow. Love couldn't believe there's no flag. And, well, I don't think either of us can. Any of us, really. And now the Lions will get the ball back with just under... We're about 9 minutes to go after this punt. And that is going to bounce at the 10. Jeez, what a punt. Rolling inside the 5, but it rolls into the end zone. So the Lions will take over at their own 20 with 9:02 left to go in the 4th quarter. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. A few days ago, I actually watched the 2013 Pirates wildcard game, and you guys are absolutely insane when it comes to playoff games. Oh, yeah. No, the fan base is great. Should have been pass interference. They really want this to be a close game. Yep. Tom looks like he doesn't give 2 craps whether they win or lose. Oh, I completely agree, Hammer. Well, I completely agree. It is a bummer being a Steeler fan. It is. It is not fun. Being a Steeler fan ain't for the faint of heart, as they say. It really isn't. It has been rough because you have the whole world telling you, even some Steelers fans will tell you, oh, yeah, Tomlin's great. You guys are stupid. Anyone that thinks get rid of Tomlin, you're an idiot. Like, you have the whole world telling you that. And you know, like you're completely wrong. It really is interesting there. So I'm trying to refresh this. But yeah, it is frustrating. They use video assistance on the bump calls. They should buzz down from the booth on those plays. Well, you know, again, it's kind of the same thing with the robo-umps. I'm not exactly for robo-umps. I'm not really for, like, all this technology they use. Because, again, they kind of pick and choose when they use it, for one. Which, again, adds to the, okay, like, is it rigged or not? But I don't know. Again, I'm fine with the bad calls. I just want the refs held accountable. That's the difference. Is the refs need to be held accountable for their bad calls. The umpires, when they call it's a terrible call that decides a game, they should be held accountable. That's how I feel about referees. I hate the technology that they're trying to make the game better, more precise. I don't know. Again, that's part about being human. We're not perfect. I don't know. If everything's called perfectly, then you're going to get flags almost every play with holding, defensive holding, illegal contact. My problem is it's always called at the most convenient times for certain teams in order to make things either exciting or to get a certain team, an advantage. And it's kind of frustrating. Jones has fractured his fibula for the Colts. Are you talking about Daniel Jones? That'd be tough. I forgot the National American game where 98% of America is rooting for the Meteor. Oh, wait, what? Not familiar with that one, Chance. All right, we're back here in Detroit. Again, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions as they're at their own 20. They're talking about Madden and Summerall. I didn't really listen to Summerall much. Wasn't really, when I did, look back at the old NFL throwbacks, not impressed. But, again, he's beloved by a generation, so I'll back off. But he's all right. He's okay. He's all right. Goff in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. That is Tesla as Goff drops back, looking. He's going to dump it off to Gibbs, and Gibbs drops it. Oh, man, the drops are happening all of a sudden. At least I guess it stops the clock. But again, just under 9 minutes to go. It's 2nd and 10 as the Lions have it at their own 20. They use 5 times as many on field officials in replay, and the game is still controversial. Yep, it's disgusting, Jonathan. It really is. It's terrible. 2nd and 10 as the Lions going to have Goff under center. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. As Goff takes the snap and he, play action, drops back, steps up, fires. It is caught the 35 and brought down at the 38. That was Tesla on the catch. And that is a 1st down for the Lions. Chiefs, Cowboys. I see what you're saying. I got you. Just saying the Lions would have took the field goal. Now they could probably tie the game. Yep. No, you're correct. We were all scratching our heads. 1st and 10 at the 38 as Goff drops back, looking over the middle. He goes down. That's a sack. Micah Parsons laying the smack down on Goff, telling the crowd to shush. Man. Parsons beating Decker, and Decker, one of the best left tackles in the game. Of course, again, that's just one play, but man, that is huge, especially late in this one. 2nd and 18 for the Lions. Nixon looks slow out there. I need to look at him. As Goff is in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Goff fires. It is caught at the 30, and he's still trying to extend forward, but not able to get much as he's brought down at the 33. So 3rd and very, very long, 3rd and 15. Again, we're at 7:30 and counting here in the 4th quarter. The Packers leading by 10. Lions looking to get it to a 1-score game. And then they had an opportunity. We're going to keep bringing it up because if they lose, that is something they'll be looking at because it really impacts your decision going forward on everything. You feel like you got to go for it now. 3rd and 15 as Goff drops back, looking. He's still moving to his left, and down he goes. But there is a flag. Oh, my goodness. And you just know it's going to be against the Packers here because why not? Illegal contact. Yep, there it is. There. See, we brought it up earlier. Illegal contact coming up out of nowhere on a big 3rd down play. And that is it. And again, the worst thing about it is that is an automatic 1st down. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know what Nixon was really doing. Like, why even bother with that? But that is a 1st down for the Lions. LaFleur looking around. He doesn't like it. So 1st and 10 at the 38 as Goff is under center, and he hands it off up the middle. And he's brought down at the 39. I agree with you, Doc, because after they make a bad call, they will say if it hadn't been for that bad call, we would have had 1, so the refs should be fined. No, yeah, I refs should be held accountable. Again, they should be paid a lot. The referees, the umpires, pardon me, they should be paid a lot of money. But at the same time, you make some atrocious calls where we all can see it, you're fined. You should be fined a lot of money. So make it prestigious, but also hold them accountable. 2nd and 8. Goff drops back, looking, fires. It's caught at the 45, bouncing it outside at the 40. He's at the 35, the 30, the 20, and steps out of bounds at the 16-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And that got the Lions fans awake. This is rigged. You don't call a pass interference. Yeah, it's all to make it interesting in the final moments, I guess. That's how it's been for pretty much since 2018. Sad but true. Look it up. 1st and 10 at the 16. As Goff is under center, receivers to each side. Goff hands it off to Gibbs, crossing the 15 and brought down around the 14. That's a gain of 2. Does Tesla have 2 different shoes on? I have to look at that. Tesla, where are you at, Tesla? I did not see him right now, but yeah, I'll let you know. I'm sure he probably does. Approaching 5 minutes to go in this one again. Packers leading 31-21. Parsons off the field for the 2nd down. Tesla does have 2 different shoes on. That's interesting. As Goff is in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Goff drops back, looking over the middle. He dumps it off. It's caught at the 10. Brought down after a gain of 4. And that'll make it 3rd and 4. Ferks are running off the field there. I don't know. They're kind of taking a lot of time here. I understand, again, you'd still make it a 1-score game, but still, you want all the... time is not on your side. So 3rd and 4. They are really taking their time. Oh, man. Lions fans are booing. Goff in the shotgun, chips the right to 1 receiver left. They need to get to the 6 for a brand new set of downs. As Goff drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is caught by Williams. No, that is Gibbs at the 5, brought down immediately. He will have the 1st down. So that will be 1st and goal at the 5, ticking under 4 minutes to go. Come on, Lions, score. Here we go. 31-28 incoming. Probably. The clock is ticking. 3:40 and counting. Goff is out wide. Montgomery in the Wildcat. And Montgomery is going to look to throw. Throws it. It is incomplete. Pass intended for the tight end there, Dwelly. Stops the clock at 3:30 at least, so it does stop the clock. Again, this clock has been... I feel like they've wasted about a minute and a half here towards the end before that incompletion, just taking their time. So 2nd and goal for the Lions. Touchdown Turkey. He's been kept quiet for a while. in the shotgun. Goff drops back, looking, pump fakes, fires. It is batted incomplete. And now it's 3rd and goal for the Lions. Could have kicked the field goal earlier. Yep. Tesla time touchdown. We'll see. Chris saying, come on, defense. It is getting big. He threw it right into the helmet of the Packer. So 3rd and goal at the 4. As Goff is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Goff takes the snap, drops back, looking. Oh, and down he goes. Micah Parsons with the sack. Oh, and that is huge. And now you got to kick the field goal. Ian Rappaport was oh, wow. You saw the St. Brown injury. Yep. Man, that is huge. Again, you got to take the points now. There's no reason to go for it. Make this a 1-score game. There is an injured Packer down. Wyatt, the injured Packer. Ooh. Rolled up on him. Oh, man, that's tough. Wyatt is hurt again, yeah. Yeah, that didn't look good. Got his leg rolled up by one of his fellow linemen there. So I don't know if we're stepping away or not. Parsons, by the way, 2.5 sacks. Yeah, we are. They are going to step away. So 3:15 left to go. Lions, of course, trailing the Packers 31-21. They're looking to kick a field goal whenever we do come back. The Lions got to step playing like it's bad and kick a field goal. Yep. Our D-line is so much worse without Wyatt. Well, hopefully it's just, worst case scenario for you, hopefully it's just the rest of this game. He'll have the extra days to recover. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do. I call games. So make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tonight for Ravens-Bengals. That one, I guess, is in about 4 hours or so. Yeah, about 4 hours. And, yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Your opponent in fantasy this week has St. Brown. Oh, well, you should be fine. Brutal, we lost Emerald St. Bro. Yep. One more can the Lions take. That is tough. That is tough. We'll just call you Xbox there. Appreciate you for tuning in. Hi, well, hello there, Ella. Watch out for the fake. Yeah, right. Again, it is 31-21 as we're returning to Detroit. Detroit, again, they have a 4th and goal at the 13. You would think they kick the field goal. There's no way they don't. Just appreciate you, man. You're a legend. Appreciate you. That helps out a lot. I really do appreciate it, man. Hopefully, I do an okay job. That's all I can ask, is that I'm sure that's all you guys can ask from me. Is that I do an okay job. Hopefully, that is the way to go. Only way to go on here, doing an all right job. All right, so again, they're showing the sack there. And it looks like Wyatt is actually still down on the field. Oh, man, that is not a good sign at all. That's not good. Let's see this replay. Oh my gosh. Okay, yep, I just saw it. That did not look good. That did not look good. They do have the cart. Did y'all see that? You have a shout out? Ella, hello. Shout you out, Ella. 4:15 before the night game. Yep. So Wyatt, I don't know. He's definitely not coming back today. So they were coming back, but now they're not. So they're going to cut away into another commercial. Looks pretty bad. Hopefully, yeah, it looked bad. That is unfortunate. And of course, again, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. So let me know what you're thinking about this game, or what you're just, what you're gonna have for Thanksgiving. See you again tonight. Do a good job, bro. Keep it up. Appreciate you, man. That's the goal. I'm gonna try to keep it up. I try. Appreciate you for the kind words. I do. But, of course, again, feel free to vote in the poll. I'm sure most of you guys probably going to pick the Packers. Again, they're up by 10 with 3:15 to go. 56% of you guys have the Packers. Lions at 44%. And I'm sure you're wondering what the heck's going on. But, yeah, we're still in commercial break. We're still just waiting for this to happen here. Looks like they're showing off the turduckens. One of these days I'll have a turducken. What happened now? All right, looks like they're going to line up for the field goal again. There was an injury. So this would be, what, a 31-yard attempt right down the middle. You think you can have it? You think you can make this? I'm sure he could. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is right down the middle. It is good. Packers leading 31-24 with just under 3 minutes to go. So Wyatt doing the peace sign. Man, hopefully he's okay. I don't know. That looked pretty bad. So the Packers will have it 3 minutes. Can they just chew the clock? I mean, that is pretty much what they're going to try to do. And the Lions have all 3 timeouts, so we'll see when they decide to use them. This game ain't over yet. Stop believing. Never stop believing. The Lions also have Thanksgiving from Toronto, Canada to you, all my American bros and sisters. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you. And again, everyone here, appreciate you guys. Why it looks like his leg is broken. It looked bad. It did not look good. Yes, that replay. I'm like, oh, when they really showed it there at the end, I'm like, oh, man, that did not look good. Again, we're just kind of waiting for them to kick it off here. Again, 2:59 left to go. Lions with 3 timeouts. Packers. They can hold it for 3 minutes. They will move to 8-3-1. Lions might have a shot. And again, goes back to another field goal. If they were down 31-27, obviously you'd still need a touchdown, but you're driving to win the game, not driving to tie the game. Oi, Dr. Lee, happy Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Godon. Appreciate you for tuning on in. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you as well there. Appreciate you. As this is going to be fielded in the end zone for a touchback. So Green Bay will have it at the 35. Not ideal. I guess you want to save as much time as you can, but still. Happy Thanksgiving again, Slong. Appreciate you. Play action pass on first down would be nice. We'll see. I got Packers winning this game. Well, definitely looks like they can for sure. Will Lamar come back? No. You're talking about Amon-Ra probably. Amon-Ra's done. Yep. All right, 1st and 10 here at the 35. Can the Packers hold it for a final 3 minutes? I guess we'll find out together. Can the Lions get a stop? All right, Love and the Packers breaking the huddle. Love approaching the line. He's going to be under center. Trips to the right to one receiver to the left, sending a man in motion as Love takes the snap, hands it off to Jacobs, and Jacobs getting tackled in the backfield. Nothing doing there, and it looks like the Lions going to take their first timeout. Do you like turkey or ham? Turkey, I love turkey. Ham, thumbs down. It's been 2 weeks of the Bears being in first place, living in Wisconsin. If the Packers win, I got to listen to the Cheeseheads. I guess that would be true, yep. So again, a timeout there by the Lions, 2nd and 10 coming up for them, or for the Packers. Way too predictable. Got to play to win, yep. Got to play to win. What will they do here? 2nd and 10. As Love is in the pistol, trips to the left, one receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. And Love now going to be under center. No, he's going to go back in the pistol. Love lifts the leg, takes the snap, and he hands it off up the middle. This is Jacobs. He's at the 40, and that's where he's brought down. That's going to be a gain of about 5. Makes it 3rd and 5. Lions going to take their 2nd timeout. So, and the Lions taking their second timeout. 2:48 left to go. Packers, a first down goes a long way. You might be right on the time with around 3:15. We'll see. Again, if it goes overtime, then I am cooked. I am cooked, chat. I will be late. And my family will look at me in disgrace when I walk through the door. I'm like, hi, I'm home. And they'll just probably look like, you're late. I'm like, yeah, I guess I was. 3rd and 5. Love is going to be in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. They need to get to the 45 for a brand new set of downs. Love lifts the leg. Looking around, lifts it again, takes the snap, drops back, looking, moving to his right, fires it. It is caught at the 49. Watson steps out of bounds. He will have the first down. It does stop the clock. So it gives the Lions a little bit again, I guess for the Packers. Play's going to last about 3 seconds here if you really want. I don't know. There is at 2:43. You want it to be under 2:40, but it is what it is. That was brutal. 4th down call to not take the field goal. Yep. It really was not great. Now, of course, again, if the Packers hold on the ball, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, you at least give yourself a chance. 1st and 10 at the 48. Love is under center, sending a man in motion as he hands it off to Jacobs down the right side, cuts inside, diving forward to the 49. The Lions going to take their final timeout with 2:38 to go in the 4th quarter. Who will win, Chiefs or Cowboys? I have Chiefs. We have some people picking the Cowboys, though. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a close game. Just brutal watching this dismantling. Too many leaky holes in our defense. Yep. Chris likes it. Let's go. Xbox has the Chiefs in that one. Yeah, again, I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a close game. But I got the Chiefs. Probably by a touchdown, I'll go 27-20. I think that's fair. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Packers. Again, 2:38 left to go. I mean, a first down wins the game. As Love is under center, receivers to each side. They need to get to the 42 for a brand new set of downs. They're at the 49. As Love sending a man in motion. He takes the snap, hands it off. Up the middle, this is Jacobs. He's at the 45, and that's where he's dropped. That's a gain of 4. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning at 3rd and 3 coming up to pretty much decide the game. One more first down, it's game over. Yep. You picked the Cowboys. Okay. Well, hey, that'll pretty much decide the lead, right? Because I think we're tied at the moment. Right, yep. Again, appreciate it. Took the Chiefs 5.5. That's what I would think. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, JKP2EF. Appreciate you for tuning on in. Again, 2-minute warning. Packers leading by 7. And again, happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys tuning in. Appreciate you for letting me call the game for you as we near the end of this one. Again, I'll be back tonight. Hopefully my voice is refreshed and ready to go. Bengals and Ravens as I go eat some Thanksgiving food. Hopefully very, very soon. But yeah, and of course, again, I do some college football. Well, I'll be on all day tomorrow, doing 3 games tomorrow, doing 3 games on Saturday. And then, of course, for Sunday, doing my Steelers and Bills, as well as another game at noon or 1 o'clock, wherever it is that you live your respective time zone. Again, 2 games on Sunday as well. So hopefully I see you there. Again, I'm just a backup option for all, the Grossi fans or Football Nation or all you guys, whatever, you know how it goes. A lot of people doing these games. But I do appreciate you guys letting me call this one. Hello, Dr. Lay. How are you doing today? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Eric. Appreciate you. Doing all right. It's been a pretty good game so far. Been a pretty good game, pretty good start to the day. Took Ravens, but I also wasn't too sure about that. I took Ravens as well. Pulling for the Bengals, so I took Ravens. Thanks, Dr. Lane. Enjoy your meal. Appreciate it, bud. You have a happy Thanksgiving. Again, I'll see you around. Made sure to comment Happy Thanksgiving on Fitzies and Rhinos. Yeah, are they streaming? I didn't know they were streaming. You calling the Bears game tomorrow 1-0. So I made the thumbnail. It depends on the illegal streams or college. If college is not doing illegal streams, then it's going to be all college tomorrow. It's going to be all college tomorrow. If they are, then yes, I will be calling Eagles-Bears for sure. So it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. The Grossi Posse. Oh, yeah. I'm a member of the Grossi Posse as well. I am definitely a part of that. I've subscribed to him. Been subbed to him for a while now. Maybe your dad can do a stream. Maybe. We'll see. If we lose today but beat the Cowboys next week, do you still believe our Lions will make the playoffs? Enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family, brother. Your voice isn't bad at all. Yeah, well, I feel it. It's definitely rough right now. It's starting to get a little bit lower and raspier. Yeah, I think the Lions still have a great shot to make the playoffs despite the loss if this were to happen. But again, still a lot of game to go. But yeah, I think you guys will be fine. But we are running out of time, though. We're already in Thanksgiving, so only so much more football left. It's kind of sad that it all ends. But football ends, then college basketball, the March Madness and all that. Then, of course, baseball. But yeah, football, that is my number one. Aaron's going to win, yep. Come on, Lions. I picked you today because it's Thanksgiving. Again, the Lions have lost 7 of the last 8 times on Thanksgiving. Can the Packers get 3 yards? They get 3 yards, it's over. They need to get to the 42. Love in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. As Love lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, looking, fires. It is dropped by Christian Watson. And the Lions will have a chance to tie it up. Comment in the comment section. I gotcha. Chances, I like your wide. I'm Tomlin. Yeah. All right, the Packers are going to go for it. Oh, man, this is interesting. I guess so. Love in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right, sending a man in motion. Makes it trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Love in the shotgun, lifts the leg, and there's some movement. Now it's going to be a timeout by the Packers. Oh, man, I was getting ready for that one. Let's go, script writers, yep. Green Bay calls their second timeout. Apparently the clock was at 0, so they didn't really show it there. Again, he got away with one earlier. That was definitely scary. Doesn't look like the touchdown turkey will be happening on this drive. Again, if the Packers do get the first down, then it is over. Touchdown turkey hasn't really done anything since the third quarter. What am I paying you for, dude? What am I paying you for? Yeah. Look at me like that, like I'm crazy. Waiting for a sack. Rams versus Ravens for Super Bowl. By your channel, a voice far superior to others. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know about the Ravens. Rams, I can see. As it's 4th and 3, they're at the 45. They need to get to the 42. Love lifts the leg. Now he's going to step up. Pointing at the linebacker. Love lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking. Love floats it up in the air. It is caught. Oh, what a catch by Wicks. Unbelievable catch. And that is going to be your ball game. Unbelievable catch. The pressure was all in Love's face. Great coverage. Branch was all over him. And Wicks picks it out of the air. And the Packers are going to win. Unbelievable. Wow, that is a gutsy call. And it paid off. And the Packers will take the first of their 2 knees. Gobble, gobble, yep. Packers made the first down. Yep. Good job, Doctor. Enjoyed your game. Appreciate you woodworking. Appreciate you for tuning in. Dang, yep. Dude jumped right out of his shoe. It was a great catch. Do you pay the turkey and chicken? Yeah, I need to pay this guy. Again, he was doing a great job. Appreciate you guys for hanging out again. I'll stay here till the clock hits 0, of course, as this game has concluded almost officially. But yeah, much appreciated you guys hanging out again. Hopefully you guys all have a happy Thanksgiving as there's the second knee. The Packers will move on 8-3-1. The Lions will fall to 7-5. And they're still on the outside looking in. That was incredible. It was. He filtered that catch. Wicks. Yeah, this guy. See everyone in a couple hours. Yes, again, I'll be covering the Bengals and the Ravens tonight. Again, I'm going to step away for Chiefs Cowboys. You guys all enjoy that game. And of course, if you're not going to be able to watch that game, please head to Jaguar Gator. He is calling that game, and let him know that I sent you. So those of you that are not going to be able to watch the game and you need someone to do the play-by-play, please head out to Jaguar Gator. He is a friend of the channel. He's part of he's the inspiration of the channel. Really, again, he's great. So let him know I sent you. I'm sure he will appreciate that. And let him know, again, happy Thanksgiving. Again, happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. You guys, I appreciate you guys. Thankful for you guys. I really am. And I will catch you in the next one again. I'll be doing Bengals and Ravens tonight. And again, if you're not coming back tonight, that's okay. I'll be back tomorrow for 3 games in the college football world. Utah and Kansas, Georgia, and Georgia Tech and Texas A&M and Texas. Again, I got a lot happening tomorrow. Hopefully I see you there. I'll see you soon. Happy Thanksgiving all. Take care.